Fuck is you talking about, big baby on the mic? It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's no surprise. Can't look me in my eyes. They wanna see me fall, cause they know I'm on the rise. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe. They keep on testing me. They thinking less of me. Been through so much, so I thank God he keep on blessing me. I got the sauce, I got the sauce, I got the recipe. I seen it all, been through it all. There's no impressing me. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's no surprise, can't look me in my eyes. They wanna see me fall, cause they know I'm on the rise. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe. I've been really grinding, I won't let a nigga get to me. Bitch, I'm really popping, I don't ever see the threat to me. Use inside my pocket while you bitches steady stressing. Both sisters and brothers, they all depend on me. I watch my sister turn quickly into my enemy. All of a sudden your friends turn to your frenemies. Pink is a color, blue is another. I'm a Baltimore lover, bad motherfucker. I don't take no shit from bald head bitches like you. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe, vibe.
Yo, we have a pretty interesting show, guys. We're gonna get into some motherfucking things. I hope y'all ready. I have a special guest. He's also an Aquarius like me, very intelligent, very entertaining. So, you guys are going to enjoy this one. This one's going to be a good one, okay? So make sure you stay tuned. And he's trying to get backstage right now. Definitely click the link. The link is going to show you how to come backstage. Okay? And in the meantime, I'm going to play another song. And I know you guys seen the title. Oh, wait, hold on. He's here. He's here. Did you want I didn't bring you up yet. Did you want to cam down or did you want to cam up? Like you got an option before I bring you up here now. You can turn off the camera if you want to. I mean, I'll buy. Wait, hold on. I'm bringing him up. I'm bringing him up.
Go take a seat.
Hey.
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing good. What you doing?
Nothing, just sitting around chilling, honestly.
Oh my
Let me get
gosh.
some good lighting.
So guys, we got a lot to talk about with my friend here. So let me let them know who you are. So one time I was calling some guys, right? I was calling these download men, and I was just trying to, get let the girls hear, with the download men to be talking about or whatever. And so I had called you, even though you're not a download man or nothing, but I just said, I know you give good commentary or whatever. So I wanted to bring you over here. And baby, when I brought you on here and you was on, you didn't know you was on the live or whatever. But you answered the phone. You was like, "Hey, TJ," and your girlfriend was like, "Who is TJ?" And they was like,
Oh, goddamn.
"Oh." They were like, "Oh my God, the girlfriend was there." I was like, "Ooh." So we definitely gonna talk about that because it's a lot of tea with the whole girlfriend. And it's a story that he wanted to tell me when we first met. But the story kind of gave off like I was scared. Like the story sounded like it was gonna be a scary ass story. It was gonna be some Christian Rock Blueface 2.0 type of shit. And I was he's the Christian Rock, y'all, just to let y'all know. So I'm just like, I was too scared to hear the shit. This nigga had a bullet hole in his arm. But we finna get into some things. Shout out. Welcome to the stage. Welcome to the show. God of Grimm Star TV.
Damn, I love the introduction. How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing well.
That was a Bodak original. You know what I'm saying? I freestyled that.
I feel that. I feel that.
But you know,
That's
I
a
want you. Can you tell the people how we met? Like from the
yes.
beginning, from the very beginning.
Okay, we were on a illicit sex site.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I said illicit said site. We were on an illicit said site. We met,
Okay.
exchanged numbers, hard times, you know what I mean? And we kind of was just, I mean, I was in a sling and all that extra shit and bullet wound in my arm. And I was in my feelings. So I was like, let me go ahead and see what's up and out there. And then this beautiful person just came up out of nowhere and just was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "What's up?" And you know,
Beautiful
next thing I
person.
know, a beautiful person. Next thing I know, bitch, I'm crying. You know what I'm saying?
You said next thing you know, bitch, you what?
Bitch, I'm crying. I
Wait,
hope I can say bitch a lot.
I can't hear you. You said bitch, you're what?
Crying.
Crying. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's definitely what happened, y'all. But you know what? I definitely could say no, despite how I may come off on YouTube or whatever. I'm not really, to me, I don't feel like I'm the most sympathetic person, but I do feel for some reason I was able to empathize with him because it's not that I just saw a lot in myself with him. We connected, and we connected through his trauma. And I
Definitely.
don't know, it was like healing for me to even be there for him.
For sure. And I do thank you for being there for me at that moment. That was very, very traumatic moment in my life. Um, I've been through said illicit shit in my entire life, but that was one that was kind of at that moment taking the fucking cake.
You know, it's
And
so crazy. I was thinking like, I always change my name. I put Bodak something, like whatever the videos how, like if it's about Christian Rock and Blueface, I'd be like Bodak Rock. I should have put Bodak. I should have put Bodak Phil. Because I definitely gave Dr. Phil that night.
you really did Dr. Phil that hoe for real, man.
No,
I'm telling you.
honestly, it gave Bodak Iyanla because I was not nice about it in a way.
No.
I thought this
No,
was gonna be
no.
my husband, y'all, but he's taken. And I'm not dying
Yes.
over no dick now. I'm gonna just throw that out there. But
I, I mean, many nations have fell. You know what I mean? Many nations have fell over pussy and dick. You know what I'm saying? And I hope I can say that on live. But if I can't, just let me know.
no, you
Edit it.
definitely can say whatever the fuck you want. We ain't monetized yet. We do what the fuck we want to do right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, so we real. So real. We're so real. Okay. For sure.
Yeah, we climbing the charts right now. We doing what the fuck we want to do. But
All right. Bet.
what was your first impression of me?
The first impression of you, I was just kind of blown away by the person that you were. I mean, you were very open. You kind of told the truth. And then when I found out that you were the fucking Aquarius, I was like, this makes fucking sense. So, I mean, because as an Aquarius, I mean, either we are on the spectrum of fuck you, get money, or fuck you, I ain't got no goddamn feelings. Or bitch, I'm in my feelings. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Real shit.
On some weekend
And
shit. On some wicked games type shit.
real shit. So when I met you, it was just kind of like meeting a kindred spirit. It was like meeting somebody. It's like the meeting the opposite side of myself. You know what I'm saying? It was like listening to literally the voice in my head.
The feminine voice in your head.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
so and it's so crazy because we haven't known each other that long. How long have we known each other?
God, 2 months, maybe a month,
Oh my god.
month, a month and
Anyway,
a month and a couple, month and like 3 weeks, 2 weeks going on. 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I broke up with him, y'all. I told him we can't be friends because he back with his girlfriend. And I try to sit here and lie and say it's because I'm scared of the situation. But really, I really like his energy. Like, I'm a clingy person, and I'm going to be getting jealous if he can't spend time with me because his girlfriend said no. And I don't know. I'm the type of person like, girl, we can share the nigga, but bitch, I personally feel like I need to be treated like her. Like, you gonna treat her like the motherfucking um fucking apple of your eye. I need to be the orange of your eye. Or the
He says
pineapple.
the pineapple. Oh my god, the pineapple. Fuck with that.
So okay, so
Pineapple is one of
why
my favorites.
were you okay? So pictures can be one thing, but I don't know. I think I was looking like a mixture of everything that Bodak is really is when you met me. But like, why were you attracted to me like initially?
I think it was just your energy. Like I felt your energy from the phone call. I was like, yeah, this person is real. Like it's no bullshit. There's no games or whatever like that. And I initially, probably was coming over to like, saying
Beat the pussy up, beat the
like,
pussy up.
saying. But at that moment when I met you, it was like, bitch, this is a friend. This is a whole real fucking person. It's not just some kind of bullshit ass experience. You know what I'm saying? It was not just some nothing.
But
Yo, this is,
you thought about
you
treating it
know,
like a book. At one point, I was talking too much. You pulled out the condom like so. What is it? What is it giving? And I had got on top of him. I was just like, wait, hold on, because I feel like it was something more there outside of me rambling on, and outside of him falling asleep on me in mid
we were
speech.
just talking. He was just talking. I do apologize. I was tired. Like I was on some medicine. I was on some heavy fucking drugs
I thought,
at
you know
that
what I
point.
honestly thought? I said, you know what, this nigga's a nigga and he's manipulating the situation right now. He knows if he falls asleep on me that I'll say something. So I purposely kept talking even though your eyes was closed.
Bitch, I was asleep. Well, I mean, like I was listening, but you know what I'm saying. Like I just grandpa'd off on you. You know what I'm saying?
You
Hmm.
pulled a straight grandpa. But okay, so I had got on top of you and I was like, let me tell, and I actually grabbed your arm because I forgot that your arm was like shot because you just was, I don't know, you just was there, But anyways, okay, so as I'm talking to you, you get a phone call from your girlfriend in jail.
Yes.
And before the phone call of your girlfriend in jail, you wanted to tell me about her. And
Yes.
I was like, wait. Because I told him, like, when I get high, I don't like talking about deep shit, scary shit. Like, I'm like real, I'm a scary cat. You know what I'm saying? And I just met him too. So I just don't want him to creep me out. Even though we vibing, I just want to keep it on a vibe level because I want to know. You don't know people. You could vibe with anybody. You could vibe with a fucking killer and not even know it? So
Real shit. True story.
I just didn't want to like go. I didn't want my mind to go there. So I was like, because he called her Lucifer. And he smiled when he said her name.
I said Jucifer.
Jucifer. Lucifer, Jucifer, tomato, tomato, pineapple, apple. No, I'm playing. What does that mean? Who is Jucifer?
Well, Jucifer is somebody I've been with for the last 3 years of my life. Somebody that I have really just adopted into my being and my spirit, and raised her children and raised her alongside of mine. So she is a smart, intelligent person working on already have her already have her nursing license. Been a nurse for going on not 8+ years, going into being a motherfucking engineer. You know, um, she's somebody that I fucking admire. That I want to do better for and fucking be be just at the end of the day at some point, some base level, be just like her. You know,
Mm. What's her sign? You said Scorpio. I
Scorp-
remember. Dead,
Scorpio.
deadly, a fatal attraction. We finna
Her
get into this
birthday was
fatal
just
attraction. We finna get into this fatal traffic. Cause you see how he talk about her, y'all? She's the most beautiful person in the world. She's an angel. She's this and she's that. Sound like Blueface when it sound like Christian Rock when she talk about Blueface.
Yeah.
It's identical, y'all. I promise you. We finna get into something. So it's her. I know her name isn't Jucifer. So what is the like double entendre, the metaphor? Like I'm trying to understand where does the name Jucifer come?
Well, she goes by Juicy, and that's our basically our alias is as my name is Grimm. That's an alias. Um, but
Oh.
yeah,
So it's like
um,
the Grim Reaper, Lucifer, but she's Jucifer and you're Grim.
yes. I mean, that's like, I mean, it's something that we've done on our Snapchat Premium, OnlyFans, and shit like that. So it is just the names that we go by.
Do y'all worship the devil?
No, we do not.
Do y'all practice any dark magic?
No, but I come from a family of witches and warlocks.
Okay, okay. And is your mama a witch?
No, she's not.
Okay. She's a witch for God. She cast
She's a witch. She casts spells for Jesus.
she's cast spells for Jesus. Cause baby, she so put me in a motherfucking spell, girl. Had me praying heavy after that shit. She said, I was
Come
thinking
on.
about you. God said, don't forget the promise you made him. I said, God damn it. She would remind me.
Swear to God, I was like, I gotta hang. I gotta go. I gotta go right now.
Right. Oh my gosh, she was trying to put that hocus pocus on me, girl. That
Real shit.
that what you call it? That
Real.
Holy Ghost. That Holy Ghostes. That hocus
It's the
pocus.
Holy
Holy
Ghost is
Ghost.
real shit. Real shit.
I love his mom. His mom is so sweet, y'all. Like she prayed for me. She don't even know me, but she really liked me for him. And I just, like he really give me friend vibes. Like it's rare. Like the vibe I give people is rare that I get that vibe from another person. Like people be like, oh my god, I feel like I know you. Oh my god, you did it. And I be like, oh yeah, uh-huh. But like, and I live for it. But when
Yeah.
somebody gives me that vibe, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I want you all the time. I want to put you in my pocket. Like, so yeah, he's definitely and it wasn't even that like you gave me friend vibes to where we didn't like mess around or nothing. It's just that like you said, like I was a person and we didn't have to explain that. It was what's understood and needed to be explained. And the vibe was it's a vibe all the time. Shout out to Chris Sean Brock. Okay, moving on. So who is Grim?
Well,
You described Jucifer. I want to know who Grim is.
I guess Grimm is a mixture of things. Um, I am an anime fanboy. Um, grew up on anime. That was like my release.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's say an artist, a musician, a lover, and a fighter. Um, a father, and everything else in between. Scared most days, um, thankful for most, and doing the best I can each and every day.
Uh,
Uh, um, Sometimes, honestly, we're going to be real. Sometimes I'm scared of myself. I'm scared of my decisions. I'm scared of where life is taking me and not having the control that I want in my life. You know what I mean? I don't think that's like for most humans at this point in their lives, at their 30s, you know what I'm saying, and younger, you know, you don't know where you're going. You either ride the wave or you create your own. And I guess for a long time, I just rode the wave. And I was literally, my motto was fuck it, fuck it.
well, they
Let's
say
go
that's what
for
you
it.
do in your 20s. They say like when you're in your 20s, you don't give a fuck of that. And everybody has that story, even our parents.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I
Exactly.
mean, it is what it is. I feel like you have to go through shit to know shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows who Grim will be, you know, 20 years from now. And we all think about, oh, we get it old, we get it old. But it's like, baby, old is a state of mind, baby.
Indeed, it
You
really
know,
is.
we all
It
grown
really
ass
is.
children. That's all. We just all grown ass children in this motherfucking world. Big ass kids.
Facts. Because the cycle of fucking pain continues and that it never ended. You know what I'm saying? Since the beginning of time.
I
If you
did
took
notice
them,
a bit of a difference because that's why I asked, who she was, and I asked you who you were. And like Brooklyn said, the way he talks about her, and then she went a little, like, girl, he talk about her like how I want a nigga to talk about me.
I can't even see these comments. Like, what the fuck?
You
What is that?
can't figure. I
No,
think
I
you
don't
could.
know what.
I don't know. Grab the phone and look at. I don't know. Somebody,
Let
it's
me
a way to
see.
look at it because Miss Awesome last night she had to figure it out.
Let me see. Let me see.
But yeah,
I do, yeah. Let's see more. Okay.
you see.
Chat. There it is right there. Comments. Okay, I see it now. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, shout out to Brooklyn. That's my motherfucking bitch. I love her. And by the way,
All right.
Brooklyn, his girlfriend is a beautiful white woman, and Brooklyn is a beautiful white woman too. So we're gonna get into the things. I want to know what your type is too, but we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into
Okay.
that.
Here we are. Let's get it.
Okay, let's get it. So my next question is: do you feel like you had a pretty decent childhood?
Oh man. Let's how do I put this? Well, let's just be fucking real. Like some people do and some people don't. Even the best, the richest of people do not have the best childhood. There's always something that they're missing growing up. There's always something that they're craving. And for me, I was in a cycle of fucking perpetual abuse and destruction
Wait,
at a
what?
young age. Perpetual abuse and destruction.
Perpetual abuse and destruction. Elaborate.
Um, my mom got with said people that were never good for her, but she just got with them at the time because there was a need. And you grow up where I grew up, Homestead Shady Timbers. I mean, like, you got to get it out the mud, kind of a thing. My mom was an educated woman. She met my dad. She had me. Shit didn't work out with them, type of thing. She moved on. My mom had children afterwards. I ended up helping raising those children from a young age. Fucking learned how to clean, cook, and all that shit by 4 or 5 and shit like that. So it was just watching her with said people and their drug abuse issues and her dealing with that while trying to raise 5 children.
So, do you
So
feel
that's
like the bad romance that you have with Lucifer? Do you feel like that is some type of childhood trauma that stuck with you, and the reason why you go through the abuse, while you're okay with the abuse with her, is because you watch your mom go through it, or like how does that work?
I think subconsciously at a level, definitely. I think that was with anything, with any person. If you've watched something like because at an early age, a child from the ages of, I believe, it's more impressionable between the ages of 2 to 8 years old. This is when they actually soak up all the knowledge that they are that is around them. They're honestly just regurgitating everything that is being repeated to them. They're like sponges, literally. So it depends on what moisture you put in there. If you're putting dead water into a sponge, you're not going to get anything out but dead water. You know what I mean? So, and it's not any of my mom's particular fault or things that like that. It is a perpetual cycle that has been going on for generation and generation and generation. I mean, I don't like to take it back to slavery, but this is an issue that leads back to things that has happened and transpired. It is this. It was the, from what I can tell and understand, it was a massive syndrome. You know what I'm saying? And us as black men, women, and things like that. Even white folks have the same cycle going on in their lives. It's trauma that never was healed. Nobody talked about it, and everybody pushed everything off. And then you have children growing up, generation after generation, ending in the same cycles. Die, live, die, repeat. Just in a new body with new flesh.
So what do you do to, or what's your plan? Because it's hard to break cycles. That shit is hard as fuck. But like you mentioned, you have kids. How do you protect your kids from the cycle repeating, or or do you plan on it? Because I know, like, and sometimes when you're living life, you plan on things, life goes another route, and then you're like, "Fuck, I'm doing the same shit." But then it's like, as a parent or as a good person, you're like, I'm pretty sure you're brainstorming, or how do I make sure that I can be there for my kids, so whatever traumas they do have, I'm able to help them. Like, I'm able to make, not even make up for it, but just like help them understand,
Hmm.
because I feel like a lot of times with like my trauma or just trauma in general, that your parents don't explain to you what's going on. So you kind of
Exactly.
like have to figure out, why do I feel like this? Why is my mom acting like this? Da, 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 da. Like, do you like, what do you do? Like, how old are your kids, first off? And how are you going to protect them from this cycle that you're talking about?
Well, my blood daughter, she is 8 years old, and my boys on Lucifer's side, they are just turned 5. The youngest just turned 5, and the oldest just turned 6.
Wait, how old is your biological child?
She's 8,
Oh, okay, okay. So you had her when you were how old?
about 20, going on 22.
Are you still in contact with the mom?
Me and the mother don't have a great relationship.
Why is that?
Oh, it was when I first got with her. This is crazy, but when I first got with her, it was great. Met her while she was in high school. Went to her prom. Everything, had the pressed hair. Looking great. Everything was fucking. Just felt like it was supposed to be a dream. It was like literally that song from Twilight, 1,000 years. Like that was the wedding song. That's what it was. That's what it was gonna be. And then you know shit happened. Like I started seeing things that I just didn't like. At one point I was gonna get out of the relationship, but then she popped on me that she had my child. Well, it didn't she didn't pop on me. Literally, I sniffed her and smelled a child. Like I literally, it was like right before I walked through the fucking door of my apartment that I just got. I literally, something just hit me like a ton of bricks and said, "Your father." Went inside the door. She was eating a bowl of cereal. It was Cocoa Pebbles. And I said, "You're pregnant." And the bowl just spilled all over me. Uh,
I love this story.
and she ran her ass to the bedroom and locked the bathroom door and cried. I was like, "Well, that's my answer. Well, bitch, we're gonna have to make it work." So I was like, okay, so we're gonna have to make it work. So we later on moved in with her parents, moved into this very predominantly white and wealthy. Oh, I can't say it was white. It was a mixture of people. It was in
I'm
an
seeing a
area
pattern
around
here.
the
I'm
Houston
seeing a
area.
pattern. No, I'm just
Yeah.
playing.
um, we moved in with her. Things were okay. Everything was going. I was working, this and that. They were like, "Well, we don't want you to work right now. We don't want you to do this. We don't want you to do that. We just want you to sit back, take care of your daughter, take care of your future daughter, get your stuff in line." blah, blah, blah. Everything was good. Went there, start seeing patterns that I kind of caught hint of when I was with her, and I started seeing the manipulation. I started seeing the abuse from her father, and start seeing like he would literally punch his. She would say some things like this to me, and I didn't really was like, nah, bitch, you white, you ain't got these problems. Lo and behold, daddy up in there whooping on motherfucking sister's ass and everything like that. Sister cussing out. I mean, it was like literally, it was the whitest movie I've ever seen in my life, playing out right before my face. And I was like, God damn. It was like one of those things where it's like when kids go to boot camp and shit like that, because they beating up on their parents' ass and shit. Yeah, it was all of that. It was crazy. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? We don't need this in our lives. We don't need to be around this kind of a thing. And it just kind of like almost to a point, it was just became norm. And it was like, okay, well, how am I going to raise my daughter not to be in these cycles? How am I going to do this, whatever, like that? This was really when I got on the path of just like enlightenment. And I was already on the path of enlightenment through meditation, spiritualism.
We're
Um,
Aquarius, we're born in light.
exactly. My question in life was always why, and why does that have to happen if this happens? Kind of a thing. And so I just started getting into my meditation more, working on my spiritual beliefs and my body and mind, so I can strengthen my child's mind. And I started even before she would even came out. I was, giving her like sending like bought this thing to go in the belly and shit like that. And for micro earplugs or whatever the fuck they called. Um, I put her on her belly and I started listening to affirmations with her every night. So we'll do that. We would do affirmations every night. And then when she came out, we would listen to affirmations still. And we would listen to classical music. We would listen to pretty much everything just to attune her brain to be on the lightest path possible. And she was born at Gemini.
Oh wow. So
Hmm.
you were, getting her on the right frequency from when she was in the womb.
Yes. Yes.
I've been wanting to
Yes.
listen to more classical music or just, meditation music when I'm cleaning around the house. Because, I definitely listen to my Nicki Minaj and, I'm definitely listening to my rap music and shit like that. But sometimes you got to put on that 42 hertz. Is it 32 hertz or 42?
32.
32. That 32 hertz, and just,
Yes.
But, so I like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that answered the question you asked: how old your kids and how you try to break the cycle. It's good you started young because that's how I personally feel like me and my mom. We might not have the best relationship, but I feel like the core of me and the love I got as an infant, and like you said, between those ages 2 and 8, I feel like was top notch, and it made me a
Hmm.
top notch kind of motherfucking individual to where it's just like, my mom was insecure, but I did not inherit her insecurities or the bad things about my mom. I did not inherit. And so my mom
Yeah.
always looked at me like, wow, like I look at you and sometimes I'm jealous of you because I'm like, how do you move a room the way you do? Why when you walk in the room like you just the light, you're a social butterfly. I could never be that. And I'm like, well, you can, you just choose not to. It's just like,
Hmm.
I told my mom, I was like, when I was a kid, I thought this everything you're saying about me. I thought that about you because she had so many friends. And she was like, "Well, the whole time I was putting on the front," and I was like, "Wow, that's so interesting." Because I would have never known that, but it's like these are like rare moments that me and my mom have.
Yeah.
And other parents, they have such a good relationship with their children. The children know everything about their mama. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like those little moments where you be like, wow, like my mom is such a G because she sat there and her poker face was so on point that like I thought my mom was a superhero. Like, come to find out, it's like, girl, like you over here jealous of me, girl. I aspired to be you, and it's so funny because as a gay person, people think like, oh, you know, people's families disown them, for being gay or whatever the case is. But my mom is gay.
Exactly.
So my mom will be sitting there telling me like, oh, I didn't have gay friends growing up. Da, da, da. I said, Mom, you think I had gay friends? Like, gay guys don't like each other. Like, we're like, what? I was telling her, I was just like, a lot of gay kids get kicked out of their home and they go looking for a gay mom and a gay father. I actually had a real gay mom, and I've always looked up to my real gay mom. Like, little do you know, you was that nigga in that bitch. My mom was a stud. She was on the block selling motherfucking dope. Like, I'm
Come
looking at
on.
her like she's a fucking superhero. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only woman I know on the block with a motherfucker do-rag. Everybody know her. She was very much so plugged in, giving very much so mob ties. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I think what happens when people grow up and like ourselves, that we think back on like, damn, I was this, or damn, I was that, or we don't embrace our transformations. And I've embraced every transformation, bitch. My motherfucking hairline is receding, but guess what? They got wigs on motherfucking deck, bitch. I'll melt me a motherfucking wig down so quick. I'll put that motherfucker right above my motherfucking eyebrows. I won't even have a forehead around this motherfucker. Shit, like, bitch, I'm unfuckwittable, but motherfuckers see that confidence and they get intimidated, or motherfuckers see that confidence, they be like, how? I would never, that's another thing. Motherfuckers be like, oh, I don't put my stuff on social media because I don't want nobody to use it against me. Bitch, use it against me. I'm an open book. And that's why I fuck with you, Grimm, because you are an open book. And I know I can bring you on my platform. You're going to be honest, open, and we're going to have a real motherfucking conversation. That's the problem. It's a lot of fake motherfuckers in this sector. It's a lot of fake motherfuckers in this world. And when you come across a
No,
real
yeah.
motherfucker, we acknowledge that shit and we saluted each other. You know what I'm saying? Because real bitches
Real
listen when they
shit.
speaking. Because if Bodak win,
Real
bitch,
shit.
all of us get in meetings. Like, come on now.
Literally. I mean, like while I'm on my social media platforms and shit like that, I be as real, as genuine as possible. And people literally fucking love that shit. They eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm honest with myself. I'm honest with them. And I'll tell a motherfucker what the truth is. If I don't like something, I'm bitch. Hey, look, I don't like that shit. We ain't gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll switch code real quick on your ass, real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'll get real gangster on you, or I'll be real smooth with you. It just depends on the mood. Depends on what you giving. Depends on what
Yeah.
you giving. The energy you give, I'm gonna give that shit right back to you. Promise you.
Kind
Or
motherfucking.
I might just do one of these hoes on you and never talk to you again, and just be
Hey,
good with my life.
hey, let's talk about it.
Like
That's
on God.
That's real shit. It's because a lot of times when you realize the motherfucker ain't on your vibration, it's like, bruh. That's why it's so funny when motherfuckers be sitting there talking about, oh, I'm mentally strong, I'm this and I'm that. I hate
Real
motherfuckers
shit,
that talk
bro.
about who and what they are. Bitch, be that. You don't have to
Exactly.
say how you know how to move or how you do and how you don't. Bitch, be that. And a motherfucker gonna know how to act around you, how to move around you, and how to treat you.
Exactly.
If you act like a clown, we're gonna
Exactly.
treat you like a clown, my nigga. Don't get mad when we all laughing at you, bro.
I will bring out the hoops and the motherfucking elephant that's in the room, bitch, because it's you. You know what I mean? I
No,
will
for
go get it.
real. But
Like,
okay, so oh my
go on.
god, I'm loving this conversation already. So ooh.
I'm here the pages switch. I hear the pages. What's up?
It's so funny because I told people, I said I'm a motherfucking writer. Like, I write music, and that's why I like you too. Because remember, you sung that song, and I swear to God, you were at your lowest. You were having a mental breakdown, and you sang a song that meant so much to you. And the way you sung it with your soul. And I'm like, this is an artist. Like, I'm so used to motherfuckers being like, because, I'm a rapper. I'm a real spitter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm used to motherfuckers that come around me and they want to spit and rap too. And I'm just like, yeah, that's cool and everything. But I could tell when there's skill and when there's passion and when
Mhm.
it's you. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's a big thing. A lot of people, they just regurgitate what the next motherfucker said or the way the next motherfucker act or the way the next motherfucker sang it. But when you can make something
Exactly.
yours, like, it was so crazy. I was watching. I was like, I thanked you for that moment because you don't get raw moments like that. Like, First of all, when you ask a motherfucker to sing, it's a motherfucker that probably sing better than Beyonce, but they're too shy to even do it in front of somebody. But you was having a mental breakdown. Your girlfriend was in jail, and you come to meet this motherfucker that you probably have like some type of sexual encounter with, and now y'all just vibing and you just open up vulnerable, and your heart is on the motherfucking floor, and you're showing me like, look, like da 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 da, and you sung that song. And I was like, whoa, like this is something different.
That's crazy because I totally, with everything that's been going on, like I forgot about that moment, and I thank you for reminding me about that moment because I seem to sometimes forget that that part of me, and I genuinely don't do that for everybody.
Hmm.
And that just tells you on the vibe that we had right there, and then right there,
It
that
speaks
was it. Like,
volumes. Like they don't even know. Like you had to be
yeah,
there to know to understand what we talk the vibe that we're talking about. And the thing
real
is,
shit.
it's a vibe. It's literally like I remember when you was like, "Did I meet my best friend?" I was like, "Oh my god!" Like you probably did. I was feeling the same way, but I was just like, you're going through something, and sometimes you have to let your friends go through shit. And I had to tell my own best friend because she coming out here next week, and I had to tell her like, but you gotta do shit on your own. You know what I'm saying? Because we was always so doing everything together and tackling the world together. And I just like you get so much growth when you do shit on
Yes,
your own. And so I'm such a hands-on friend, and I like how you still being distant because for a fact. And that's the thing, like when I was telling you on the phone before we got on here, like, oh, why you didn't come over here? Because you knew you could have came over here. But it's like
yeah,
it's those moments that you forget about because you got stuff going on, and then you, especially when you're in a relationship, bitch. Once your motherfucking baby boo out, you ain't even thinking about the shit that happened yesterday or the last. Like, baby, just I know.
no, 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 that bitch didn't shoot me. Nah, this what?
TJ,
Who?
who's TJ? You was stumbling like
No, but
that's
no,
why
I
they
was
was
like,
thinking it was something more than what it was. They was like, oh shit, he done got caught up.
uh, no, it's like it's really not like that, but
It
you
really
know what I'm saying?
wasn't. But
Yeah, but it was
when she
crazy,
called from jail, your ass was scared.
bro. I was. I mean, like, I was because I'm like, bitch, I
And you
don't
didn't
want
even do
to
nothing though. You
fulfill.
didn't even do nothing.
I no, I didn't. I didn't. But I mean, when you love somebody, you don't want to betray them. You know what I'm saying? In any way, shape, or form, or fashion.
You don't even
Even
want them
if
to feel like.
you don't even want to feel, you don't want that person to feel that because you fuck around, and if that shit happened, you know what I'm saying? The shit happened to you wouldn't even want to feel that. Like, bitch, where you at?
You
Bitch,
in the
I'm where you
presence
at.
of a motherfucking alien superstar. You didn't want her to know that she was in the presence of a motherfucking goddess, a fucking
You know what I'm
demigod.
saying? Michael Jackson reincarnated.
What's so funny? I always call myself Prince reincarnated. I was like, have you ever seen a Prince reincarnated? Everywhere I go, all these bitches be fascinated. Purple rain with the blueprint. Now I move translucent. As Sean, a bitch go hardcore over his music. Cause like
Hey,
this dude named Sean, he tried to hold my music, and I went like, I almost fought this nigga like, no, don't play my music. But
oh,
he will always call me superstar because he like loved my music. He was like, "You on some Prince kind of shit." Da, 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 da. So I was like, Ash Sean, nigga, go hardcore over his music. Like I do not play. Like
hey,
literally, double
oh
entendres.
God,
But it's definitely giving Prince reincarnated. You know what I'm saying? Like I could get myself together and be the baddest bitch in the motherfucking room. I don't give a fuck who you
R.I.P.
with.
to my nigga.
You feel me? But it's so crazy
Real
because it's just
shit.
like I know me and you together would be a force to be reckoned with. Like that shit is kind of like crazy, but and I could just
I'm telling you.
imagine you and mother that Scorpio child because I remember when I had my Scorpio, I felt like I was really unstoppable. I felt like I had a motherfucking
Jesus.
girl. I told myself, I said, that's the kind of person I don't need to be with because at this point it's gonna bring the worst out of me. Like I'm gonna be bullying motherfuckers around this bitch. Like, because I got a
I
Scorpio on
mean,
my side that's gonna really like push that hard line.
like this. I mean, she's a vibe, bro. She's a vibe.
I
but
bet she is.
I'm
I'm gonna give
also
her. I'm gonna give her a second chance because I'm not gonna lie. I have like a little jealous bone in my body, and I was just like, cause you know, like our connection, and it's just a friendship thing. Like, let me get that clear for the people that is not catching the vibe. Like, it's just really a
it's a
friendship, and
friendship.
I have intimate relationships, and it's not necessarily sexual, but just intimate relationships with my friends, type shit. So it's just
Yes, like that is a whole that's a whole real thing. Like I have people that are in my life that I'm just like, bitch, you're my everything. And if something happened to you, I don't know what I would do with my life because you bring such an energy and ferocity to this thing called this body. You know what I'm saying? And this spirit. So
vessel.
that would damage. Yeah, you would damage my vessel if something happened to you. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like I have a best friend that saying that at one point we had sex or whatever like that, like 17 years ago. But bitch, we are still fucking friends to this day. I can show up at her house anytime. It doesn't even matter. I told her the other day, I was like, bitch, I'm over here at the park, this and that. Wooty woo happened, right? Okay, bitch, where are you at? I'm coming to get you. You like an hour and 30 minutes away. What's up? I'm like, hold up, stop, bitch. Don't waste your gas. Let me figure it out myself, to be honest. Because one, this is two parts of enlightenment. Like, okay, that people are there for you,
Hmm.
but it is something about the grind. It is something about the hardship. It's something about the pain that
Hmm.
will make you or fucking break you. Are you gonna let it break you, or are you gonna let it fucking mold you into the beast that you were supposed to be there since the dawning of time, since your spirit found this body?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that was my thing. Side note, I lived in the woods for a year and a half. Worked 3 jobs, or lived in the woods just to be around my daughter. That grind, that pain, that 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 breaking, it made me a better man.
Wait, hold on,
Made me
because
a better.
the mama that you got, I know that wasn't really necessarily an option that you had to do. Why did you have to? Why was you doing that?
I did it because I wanted to.
Oh, okay, that's different.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I did
But
it
you say your
because
daughter
I,
though.
yeah. So my daughter was living. Let's say I lived about 100 miles or so away from my mother, and where her domicile. You know what I'm saying? Um, and at that point, it was like I'm not traveling from there to come see my daughter. I have a job. I have 3 jobs. I'm a manager at one. I'm a manager at one job. I'm a shoe chef at this one. About to become a manager at this one, and I'm working this one. I'm not going to leave everything I have. So there was many days through the heat in my old F1 Chevy 1500. No, it was a 20. It was a 3500. I'm sorry, 3500 with the extended bed, everything. Like I was like, bitch, I am going to grind this shit out. I'm going to sleep in this car, get the fuck up, go to this job, and go to the next one. Pick up my daughter, take her to daycare, drop this bitch off, and drop said mother off to her job, and watch her ass cry about her job, and come out to the car and cry to me how much she hates her job, and then I'm gonna go back to this other job, and I'm gonna do it all over again. After a while, yes, this shit mentally broke me, but what came out of it was a better person and me literally learning more about myself. At that point, I was really getting into wilderness survival, preparing for like honestly just preparing for if anything ever fucking happened traumatic in the United States, bitch, I'm good. And whoever's with me, whoever I select to come with me that has the qualifications that are going to get me and them to safety and in a general good place, then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure my daughter survives.
I respect that shit.
So
I know who to go to if a motherfucking hurricane blow us off the map in Houston, Texas, child. Um, so how was growing up like as Grimm and the person you are and us getting into these things, and like you said, your mom and just doing what she had to do. Those, just how was it? Like how would you describe it? And what comes to your mind when you think about it?
I can say growing up, oh, in a Christian background, a Christian Baptist household, um, non-denominational. It was a beautiful and terrifying thing at the same time because you grow up being scared of God and His wrath and all this stuff like that, but loving Him at the same time. And I feel like if you don't have a boundary of fear, there's no love. You see what I'm saying? And that's one thing it taught me. If you don't have fear of the unknown, you don't have love because you will never love yourself enough to either conquer that fear
Or value
or
yourself?
respect, yes, or value the fear. And then that goes into pain. Well, there was a lot of pain growing up. I watched my mom get beat up by said man, and I had to become, in my mind, a man before I was ever a boy. When I got out of diapers, I was a man. I was taking care of my brothers and sisters. I was learning how to cook, clean, and wash. I started working when I was about 5 years old at my grandma's business. She owned this really big business in Houston back in the 90s, early 2000s, even further back before me. Literally started from a mop and a bucket and a vacuum and turned into this huge business. She had 7 kids, and all of those kids had kids. And when their kids got up in age, they all worked. So I was working, cleaning seven to 10 buildings a night.
At what age?
And then about 5, 6, 7, 8, around that time, around that age.
Damn.
Yeah.
My mom
So,
would my mom didn't would have never
well,
made me work. I was a
yeah, I
spoiled.
mean, like, well, I mean, like, it was a tag along, and it was like, okay, I want to help my mom, kind of a thing. I want to be a man,
But like you
kind of a
said,
thing.
you was a man. As soon as you got out of diapers, you was ready. You was trained to go.
Yeah, I was ready to go. And
One
as
thing I
soon
like
as,
about you is that you are a man, and that's like we're gonna get into some other things as far as your sexuality and all that. But a lot of people don't understand that there's a lot of people that are not heterosexual or whatever they want to identify as that you know are still men. Like
Mhm.
I love that's one thing I love about you, just your manly energy, like your voice, the way you move, the way you act, the way I feel like a sense of
Thank you.
protection when I'm around you. Like I feel like if you got a man around you, you should feel protected, regardless if he's your brother, your cousin, your homie. If it's a man, you should feel a sense of protection. Once that sense of protection goes away, that man is useless.
That is true. That brings me to a point. A man is only designed for. There's only a woman is going to be unconditionally loved. A baby will be unconditionally loved. And if it's a male baby, it has a certain age until that unconditional is conditional.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So in my household, growing up with a bunch of women and things like that, it was you have to create some kind of use of value within your with as being a man. You know what I'm saying? That was it. What was the use? Was the value? What did you bring to the table? Bitch, if these kids ain't eating, who's eating? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a thing, kind of a thing. And that's one thing about. being a man in this day and age, your usefulness is only depending upon your pocketbook.
Mm.
And there's an argument about that as well. People say yay, nay, this, that, and the third. Well, if a man is doing this, that, and the third, no. From my experience, the way that I've walked this world, I'm a person that I cook, clean, will go to work, make sure everything good. If you needed to go to work and you needed me to be at home, I'm doing that because I know that. I know that from you know what I'm saying, from jump. From 4 years old, that's what I was doing. This is easy to me. Raising children, taking care of children, making sure that they're fucking know the direction. Because I've been there, I've done that, I've seen it. I know where I would want them to be pointed and shit like that. When you out live your use, a bitch will flip on you in a heartbeat. That's just simple as that. Like that's life, and that's the life of a man. If you don't have a, there's a lot of good men out here, but either they are in prison
Hmm.
or they're on probation. They're not don't have the money or the education to be the person that they were called to be.
Or they just their environment and their circumstances just didn't allow them to like.
Flourish into the person that they needed to be. Exactly.
But I like
I grew up.
it's this thing about the whole man thing that we're talking about because I see so many men that try to portray, oh, I'm a man, and to watch you with the three people that's in his life, but it's gonna be more people that watch this later on. To watch you in this box be a man and not have to try to prove it so motherfucking hard. That's why I want to go back into your childhood, and
Yeah.
you know it explains a lot. It's like you know what I'm saying. You was trained to be a man from birth. You know a lot of and a lot of boys they're not trained to be men or they're missing that father figure, and sometimes you might not even have that father figure, but it's not on you, it's in you if you're a man.
No.
See, I never was
No.
a man.
Exactly.
I never was a
No.
man.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot of men like me, you don't necessarily have to be gay, but you got to be real. You not a man.
No. No. There's a lot of boys out here. There's a lot of
Yeah.
boys that are missing. Let me just
There's
say
a
this.
lot
This
of
is
men
something
with
I learned.
vaginas too.
Yes. There's a lot of men with a vagina swinging around this motherfucker, and that's cool. And I'm okay with that. That's
I'm
hey,
okay with it.
get it how
You
you
know that you
live.
got a vagina though, my nigga.
Exactly. That thing ain't working the way it's supposed to be, bro. You know what I mean?
Your balls ain't dropped, my
That
nigga.
and I can
And they
tell you
never
this because I
will.
used to think it took me to a certain point in my life where I had to be like, bitch, I'm a man. I'm a man. What the fuck am I proving? When I got into high school, when I got into high school, it was like bitch, I wanted to play football. I was on the path of like getting a scholarship, this, that, and the third. I just got like my third injury, and I was like, bitch, who the fuck am I proving for?
Damn.
If I football, who the fuck am I proving this for? Yeah, I did this to get my family out of poverty and debt and this, that, and the third. But if I'm broken down, there's nobody. You know what I mean? There's nobody. So what is the other direction I can go in? I literally signed up for cosmetology on some fugazi bullshit, just being kicks and
Wow.
giggles, right? Who knew that I was actually going to be fucking good at it?
Wow. Right.
Like my teachers were like, dude, you're so one fucking fine. Two, you would make so much fucking money just doing hair. Like you don't
Right.
even know.
And being a man.
And being a man. And being a fucking real man.
Just like how they say, oh, the best women cook and everything, but they say the best chef are men.
Yes.
Imagine having a man that
I,
can cook. I remember those moments when I grew up dealing with different type of niggas, and when I have a nigga that cook and bring me in a full plate, and that shit was fire. It just made me. It just hit different. Like I looked at that nigga like, damn, this nigga just fed me.
who
He
the
went in the
fuck?
kitchen and just did something. I don't know what he did, but he did something. And
Chef Boyardee and that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It makes your heart melt. Brooklyn said cosmetology crew. And okay, well, we're gonna turn the heat
What's
up. Let's turn the
good?
heat up.
Yes,
So you speak about,
bro.
you know, going to high school and not trying to, fitting, well, naturally fitting in and doing sports and stuff, but being like, damn, this shit is damaging my body. This shit, I'm injuring myself. Like, I need to like pick another something else. And then
Yeah.
you didn't let your pride get in the way of your manhood and be like, oh no, you can't do cosmetology. That's not for me. And da da da. And you realize you are a multifaceted human being, and you're a light
Yes.
vessel, and you deserve to, shine your light wherever the fuck you choose. So
Yes. Oh,
let's be real.
I was getting it hard. I was getting it hard. I was gay. I was this, that. I was dating a girl at one time, and they were like, "Oh my God, you tore his drawers. Now he's gay. This, that, and the third." Bitch, I had like, I was a whole vibe. I was a whole vibe. I had like literally, I had my hair. I have like my hair after a certain point, it gets long, and I straighten it. I had my hair straightened, braided on one side, um, side slid to the side and shit like that. Where did you get this long ass hair from? This and that, or whatever like that. Like this nigga's gay now, and so I'm like, bitch, I don't care what you say about me. It doesn't matter. Like your opinion. I won't even know you in the next 10 years. I won't ever see you. I won't ever see you again. It doesn't matter what the fuck you say. Like it doesn't matter because bitch, I got more pussy in cosmetology school. Bitch, I was
Right, right.
you know, you can say what you want. You can
Like, why
say
would
what
I
the
even
fuck you
explain
want.
myself? Like, it's no point.
At one point, bitch, I stopped even giving a fuck. I stopped giving a fuck because it doesn't matter what people fucking say about you.
No
At the
matter
end of
what
the day, that's
people
what
say, you got it going on.
real shit.
I
It
hate
didn't
when I
matter.
see. It's sad when I see adults still giving a
Real
fuck about what the
shit.
next motherfucker got to say. I be like, damn, you ain't past that level of Mario yet.
What's good, my man?
Yeah,
No,
that's the
for real, exactly.
castle.
Like, bitch, like, who many you gonna keep on slipping on these bananas, or what? Like,
Right.
are you, or you gonna get that shell, bitch, and you gonna get,
Are
you
you
know what I'm
gonna get that
saying?
motherfucking star and run through these hoes? The fuck?
Come on,
Okay, okay,
cause I
okay.
ain't.
So you okay? So you kind of opened up. You opened up. And that leads into
Mhm.
my next question. I love the conversation because it's so easy to talk to you. The questions I wrote and everything,
Thank
like
you.
it's so many perfect segues. Everything we say. So outside of them like teaching you for cosmetology, going doing that? Have you been bullied in school, like or just in life in general?
Yeah, I mean, like when I was younger, yeah, I was bullied. Um,
For what?
I fuck. I mean, maybe I didn't have the perfect shoes. Maybe I didn't, you know what I'm saying, dressed a certain way. Oh, I had a fat ass. That was it right there. Every
Wait,
day.
hold
Something.
on. I'm fucking dead.
Literally.
Oh my goodness, he finna show off the cake. This man is thick, and yes. Oh my goodness, and it's all muscle. This man, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, this man is thick, thick. Like
It was
no, hold on. For people that know what I'm talking about, this is the real Zaddy Chunk Chunk.
child.
Oh my
Uh, which is crazy. Look, which is crazy. I used to on one of my old Twitters, and when I first started like my OnlyFans and Snapchat Premium and shit like that, I used to go. I used to be called Mr. Thickflix.
Really?
Mr. Thickflix. Yeah. Oh
Wow.
God, that was one of the names that went by. That was like one of the first
I
accounts
I
I ever
like the little show you gave us though. It was a lot. It was a lot of ass back there. I ain't gonna lie.
made.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm still
You're welcome.
sucking
You're
on
welcome.
that.
Welcome. You're welcome.
Wow.
You're welcome.
And see, I'm not even an ass guy, but just to know that you solid, like you not niggas be like, I'm solid, I'm solid. Like, no, you're physically solid.
I
Like,
trained in mixed martial arts for since I was young, I've been training in mixed martial arts. Literally, I had one of those brains. I see something, I can repeat it. And then I trained my brother. I mean, we used to climb trees. That was like we used to climb trees every day, jump from tree to tree, work on balance, everything. Like I literally would stand on rocks and train in rocks, do push-ups, bare knuckle push-ups, everything. Yeah,
Mm.
that's basically. Yeah, I was training to whoop ass. I'm not gonna lie. I was training to beat stepdaddy's asses, and literally. So by the time I was, not even really old enough to really, I guess, understand, I was looking fit as a grown ass man, and that goes into one of the first times I got raped. So
Oh my
that was
goodness.
like, yeah, that's a whole story. We can segue into that hoe, or we can go back
We
to the
can talk
topic.
about.
I
Hold
don't
on,
know.
let me look at the back of the paper.
Get
No,
your
for real
notes.
though.
Get your notes.
No, we can talk about that now. We can talk about that now. Go ahead.
His hands are big too. Thank you. Thank you.
Hmm.
Um, so I think the first time. Okay, well, ooh,
The first
this has to
time.
go. Okay, well, it was weird because I was like in kindergarten, pre-K, whatever. I don't
Wait,
know. I
hold
was
on. By
young.
a woman or a man?
First grade. This is a girl. This was a young girl. This is like one of the first times I was being bullied. It was by a whole bitch, bro, and she was about it, bro. She
So
beat
she
my
was just
ass
using
every
her pussy
fucking.
as a weapon, just abusing you with that motherfucker.
No, 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 but she was using her hands. She
Oh.
was, bitch. I was getting like, you know what I'm saying? Like she timed it just right. She knew exactly when I was getting off my mother. My mama was dropping me off to when I was gonna hit the corner and everything, and
Wait,
then
was
bam.
she black?
Black, yes,
It's always them.
yes.
It's always them. She mad because her mama got a
Bro,
braid. Her mama was braiding her hair, and she's tender headed. So all that pent up anger she had to hold in to finish getting her hair braided, she took that shit out on your motherfucking
this will whoop my motherfucking ass, bro. I think I even have a picture with this bitch, bro. Like, I think we were in like not the same classes, but you know how the classes will separate, and then they would go into this class, you can go to that class, and we would meet in the hallway, and we would be in like literally in the same like graduating class. This bitch will whoop my ass every fucking day, bro. I'm just like, bitch, what do you want? You want some money or something? Like, what is it? Like, here's my change. God damn. Like, I've seen this on TV.
ass.
My mama said I can't whoop your ass.
Girl, I would have whooped the fuck
But
out
I
that
want
bitch.
to. But I want to. And then one day, she like pinned me up against the locker and just started putting her hands in my pants. And she's like, bitch, I want you to be my boyfriend. I was like, what? Okay. Whatever you need. Like, bitch, stop whooping my ass. You gonna stop whooping my ass? She's like, yeah, yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go with that. And then like she would just fondle me every fucking day. Like, oh, digging her hands all in my butt, fucking touching on my dick, and I just didn't say nothing because I was like, bitch, as long as you ain't whooping my ass, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I can't handle this, because I'm gonna hurt you.
Right. Look, yeah, let's change
So
the tempo.
yeah, and that was one of the first times, and later on in life, it was kind of like I was like probably like 12ish around that age, 12, 13, just becoming, what I'm saying, the nuts are just starting to do some things. And you know what I'm saying? I'm humping fucking pillows and all that shit like that around the time. This one older bitch, probably like 21, 22 years old, came over to watch my cousin and over for a birthday party for my cousin. and shit. And I'm over here at my aunt's house, and my aunt she leaves or some shit like that. And then this bitch kind of takes me in her room and start sucking on my dick, hit it hard, and start fucking me. And I'm just kind of like, whoa, this is crazy. I mean, it's not like I didn't enjoy it, but it was like I don't know what I'm doing. And obviously, at that point, my shit is still like a grown ass man penis. So yeah, it was like the bitch was at that point bleeding and all that shit, and it was kind of like it was crazy. And it was
What?
just something I, yeah, it was just
She was
something that,
bleeding?
like, yeah, I mean, because I'm large, it's large, so
I don't know
it's
nothing
not
about
like I'm,
talking about you
I
know.
mean,
I
like,
don't know a fuck ass
I
thing
mean,
about
well, you don't know, but I am stating that there is a large thing in my pants, so.
everything large. Your hands, your ass, your dick. God damn. I see
I
why
was
that white
trying.
lady. I see why that white lady got a good cuff on you, cause child.
Oh my God, yeah. So I think those are some of the things
And
that
you
kind
know
of
it's
like.
so crazy because like people think because I'm gay that I must have been touched or molested or raped by a man, and it's like
No,
no, like it's so many men that get, that happens to that happens by women and vice versa, like you know what I'm saying, or people be like oh, and it's like if you, I don't know. It's just so confusing when people be trying to make it make sense. Like at the end of the day, it's sexual assault and it shouldn't happen, regardless of a motherfucking sexuality or what they grow up to be. Like people just forget all of that and we trying to feel like, oh, well, that must explain why you're like, no, bitch. That just explains why
no,
why I'm a freak. No, I'm just kidding.
exactly. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. That kind of like, hold on. Let me see. What did Lawson say? So this is still happening to you now? No, no, no. It's not still happening to me now. Um,
What size shoe you
this
wear?
where am I at right now? Oh, I wear a 12.
Ooh.
I wear a 12.
No wonder I pinned you down like that. You weren't finna make me bleed, motherfucker. You know, it's so crazy the way I pinned you down. It was like on some Nala and Simba type shit, like Lion King. Like, well, I
Like for
didn't
real, that
pin you
was some
down, but
live
I was
music,
just like, let me get on top of you. Let's have a conversation, Simba.
right?
So
They got some fire in this. They got some fire in this goddamn college right now.
yeah. So when did you realize you like boys and or girls? Like, what's the like? When did you realize that you were attracted to either one? Each one, I guess.
Yeah, see what? Oh my god. Okay, so
Exactly. She talking about rough last night because last night she was just like we was talking about anal sex or something like that. She was like, she was talking about like penetration, but instead of saying penetration, she said, "Have you ever been ruptured?" Or she didn't say like she wasn't
bitch,
ask,
what?
she wasn't asking me, but
Wow.
she just mentioned it like and she used ruptured instead of penetrating. We were talking about something. I said, "Damn, ruptured." I don't know
God
about
damn.
rupture now, like. So yeah,
The fuck?
if he would have did that to me, girl, I definitely would have been ruptured. I would have ruptured. Yeah, I knew what time it was. I wasn't finna play with him. Like he could rupture that white lady, but he ain't finna be rupturing me. I got one asshole, bitch, and I'm gonna use it wisely. And I'm gonna use it wisely. Shit, but
Oh my god.
so yeah,
Y'all some fools.
when did you realize you liked both?
Oh, okay. So this is happening like around my first love. Um, let's call it Green. Lady Green. Uh, Lady Green, white girl, fucking totally was just fucking infatuated with this bitch. I think it started like at like we were like fucking what grade? Oh my god, maybe fifth grade, maybe yeah, maybe fifth grade. And I just seen her big ass forehead, and I was just like, bitch, I like that. like that forehead, like what can I do with that forehead kind of a thing. And it was just
You
like
liked her big forehead?
she had a five head, man. She had a five head. I don't know what
Oh my God! So you're gonna extend it, and my hairline completely recede?
I
Oh my
will.
God! This is
I
good
will.
news. Oh my goodness!
So so oh God, like my cousin was in her class. I was in another class, you know, like different separate halls and shit like that. Well, we really never really got a chance to talk. I was kind of shy growing up, you know what I'm saying? I already been through a lot of shit. I was like, I don't really want friends, but I want friends. And then it just kind of like, at one point, I liked her, shit happened. And then all of a sudden, bitch, I had two girlfriends. I don't know what happened. And then I was like, bitch, I'm fifth grade. I got two girlfriends. This is cool. I started sitting at the pool table, and then I made my own table with my two girlfriends. And then boom, I was popular. And went to went to the other school, started playing seventh grade, started playing football and shit like that. You know, I was just popular, cool. I got into some gang shit at one point, and then it just one time. I mean, I don't know what happened, but I kind of just built this relationship with this dude, and his father was actually pretty famous, and it just happened, and then it was like, bro,
Who?
I
Kurt
love you.
Franklin's son?
No,
Oh,
no,
I thought you were about to say.
he was a famous wrestler. He died. He
Oh,
was he was a famous wrestler. That's all I can say. That's all the information I can give on that.
okay.
Because yeah, because then that gets into a whole personal reaching out into other people's lives, and I don't want
Right.
to do
We just
that.
trying to get in
You
your
know what I'm saying?
business. We trying to get okay
Yeah,
now.
yeah. So I mean, it was like her best friend, and we just started talking, and then like I think like ninth, 10th grade, I moved around that time I moved, and it was just like we just started being friends, this, that, and the third, and I didn't never knew that he liked me, to be honest. And then it just something happened. It was just something like boom, like bitch, I like you, and then we started talking nasty to each other, and then it was like boom, okay. And then I mean around that time, bitch, I was watching tranny porn, and I was like, fuck yeah, this shit is gold, you know.
What age were you at?
God, I don't know. I was fucking addicted to porn for a long time in my
Wait, hold on.
younger
Speaking
age.
of tranny porn, there's a lot of men out here that like tranny porn, but you know, they don't.
Exactly.
They don't want
Exactly.
and I like how you just said that was gold because you we just saw a real man's reaction, guys, and he
Yeah.
I swear this is a man. He has a girlfriend. All this I'm trying to tell you, it's so rare to find a man who's comfortable with who he is and still can live a heterosexual lifestyle, but still be open with the people that he's dealing with and the people that like this whole life right now. But it's so funny because a lot of men like trannies.
How old? How old was I when I was watching tranny porn, or just like porn in general?
No, tranny. Well, I was kind of
She
asking
just
like,
asked a question.
no, wait, who? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
hold on. How old was he? Yeah. That's what I was trying to ask too because you were talking about this. You
Okay.
were talking about this boy, so I was trying to figure out the age that you were at with this boy, and then the tranny porn and all that.
I mean, like, honestly, let me tell you how that fucking shit happened. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was literally watching regular fucking porn, watching some interracial shit or some black on black shit, just the regular shit, you know, just getting it going in. I mean, at this point, I was watching my cousin's, my uncle's tapes, and it was like the '80s porn and shit, you know what I'm saying? And like the bitches had bushes, and it was great, you know what I'm saying? And then like I found out, hey, bitch, you can find porn on your phone. I was like, what the fuck? Life is great. And then I'm just watching shit and watching shit and, you know, suggested videos, suggested, and then boom. bitch is fine as fuck, and then bam, there was a dick, and I was just like,
And your dick was still hard in your hands. It got even harder. It grew 2 more inches. That's where he got the 12 from, y'all. When he started watching 20, he grew he grew his last 2 inches, y'all. Tranny porn makes your dick grow.
yeah, I'm like, I'm sponsoring this shit. If I'm getting a fucking, if I get a fucking, if a check, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let y'all know. Oh God, no. And it was like, bitch, hold up. Did I just bust a nut to this? And like the bitch, it just came out at the end. It's just like, what? And it was like, all right, well, I don't know what I'm doing in my life at this point, but here we the fuck are.
Titties at the top and dick at the bottom. And I'm I'm loving it.
And then I just started watching training porn more and more until I was like, bitch, I was comfortable with this. Like, yeah, bitch, I watch training porn. Who gives a fuck? What's up?
So you always been open? Have you always been open like this, or were you ever on the down low?
I don't think there was ever no download for me. I was just me.
She said, "Oh, so you were bisexual by default."
To a sense, yes. Yeah, I could
I
say that.
like that. I like that because I think a lot of
Yeah.
that's a lot of men. I think. What about you? What do you think when it comes to these men and their sexual
I think
desires? We're
I
not going
think
to say orientation, but desires.
I definitely say in old practices before this new world and this new world system, there
And the
was
internet being
practices
on
that
phones and shit.
yeah, I believe that there was practices like the Greek and Romans. Um, you had a man and you had your wife. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it was open for you to explore yourself and your sexuality. I feel like there's some part of us, and I don't think it's like some big sin or some kind of fucking. I think there might be a genetic default in human beings
Right. To
that
just be fucking curious as fuck and horny as fuck.
exactly and live your life. You're a horny fucking creature. You're meant to populate the earth, and sometimes you spill seed, bitch, in your hand or a nigga's ass. You know what I'm saying? Or your bitch's ass, whatever the fuck, however you got it.
As
Because
long
the
as the bitch
Roman,
don't get pregnant. No, I'm just playing. No, as long as she does get pregnant, that's the point. But shit, if she don't get pregnant, good. Time to try the next bitch. And the next bitch.
yeah,
And the next bitch.
exactly. Uh, fucking many of fucking the Vikings. They would raid, rape, and fucking pillage. No one gave a fuck if you raped that man or you fucked that man or did this, that, and the third. Genghis Khan, his whole empire was pillaging and raping and conquering the Eastern Asia. You know what I'm saying? He had over 500 concubines. These are bitches that are not his wife, not the main bitches. He didn't have main. Those were side hoes.
Oh, talk about it.
Side hoes. Completely side hoes. If you want to call it, I mean, like, bitch, if you got a side hoe, that's your concubine. Let's just be real. If you want to use real language, it's not a hoe, because that's a fucking thing that you use for a ground. To dig the ground. You have a concubine. Side piece, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, if you're not using proper English, which I don't even understand what you're saying, that's just and English itself is trash because it's a mixture of bullshit languages all put together.
Wow. So
But
have you ever so you don't have a coming out story?
I don't think I was ever it. I don't think I was ever under this umbrella of. I don't think I was ever under any umbrella. I was
So how did
just
your mom find out that you like a little dick every now and then? Yeah.
bitch, because
I
I told her,
love
I was
my
like,
wife and I love my children,
I
but I like a
mean, but
little dick every now and then.
is that a real
Yeah.
song, or you just came up with that shit right now?
No, I got it from Kaya. She was like, you
Okay.
know, Kaya is that sing my neck and my back.
Oh, my pussy. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, she came with a country song. I love my wife and I love my children, but I like a little dick every now and then. Yeah. She said that's what the down
Please,
low men be singing.
no, no,
She
nigga.
said that she basically speaking for men in general though. Like she was just
Yeah, 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 yeah,
saying subject. You know, men like a little dick every
yeah.
now and then. Let them lie to you and tell them they don't. They be lying, but we just gonna act like they don't.
Does my kids know? No, I don't know. I feel like there's a cutoff. I feel like there's a cutoff in every person's life where, I mean, there's shit
Well,
that you tell your
let me
kids.
answer this one because he's with a
Yeah.
woman, so his kids know that he has a girlfriend. So therefore, what is there for the kids to know outside of dad has a girlfriend? You know,
I mean, exactly. I mean,
now,
like,
now
whatever
when
ever.
Bodak come when stepmom Bodak comes, they will know that dad likes a little dick every now and then. I'm just playing. No, but
I mean, like,
that's another
I
thing.
feel
I
like,
feel like it's weird. Like sometimes when like people think like there's supposed to be this big sit down and be like, hey, so guys gather around. So dad likes a little dick every now and then, and that's why Bodak is here. Yeah, I'm still gonna be with Amanda, but like what? Like no,
like,
like
bitch, there was no Kardashian moment in my life. You know what I mean? I've never had a Kardashian moment in my life. Like, no, I'm too real for that, bitch. I'm not on TV. Now, could I made a TV show out of the shit I've been through in my life? Bitch would be a number one hit on BET right now, bitch. I swear for God. Like, on everything.
and that's what
On
this interview
everything.
is for. That's what this interview is for because we finna pitch it to him as soon as we wrap it
Come on. Now, I guess my coming, if I did have a coming out for thing or anything like that, it would probably be me getting pegged by my wife.
up. Wait, your mom saw it?
Whoa, 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 whoa. No. I hope she'll never see it.
Do your kids
But
know?
no, why would my kids know? They
Well,
all
Miss
I know is
Lawson wants
Coco
to know.
Melon and
Miss
everything.
Lawson wants to know. Do the kids know that your wife is pegging
No,
you?
no, no, no. Hold on, that's our alarm.
I asked for you, Miss Lawson, so you didn't have to type it.
No, no. So, no, my kids don't know. My kids don't know about my life. Kind of a thing.
But do you
And
feel so?
why?
Do you
Why?
do feel like you have to keep it separate?
I feel like there's a cutoff. There's a defining line. I raised my children to be kids
Right.
until they decide to be grown humans. And then they make the decisions of what they want to do in their lives. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? My baby mama, she was bi. She left me for a woman.
Wait, who said
Okay,
Coco Melon?
I said Coco Melon.
When did you say Coco Melon?
I said it earlier. Or
Uh,
when you were asking that question, I was like, just they watch Coco Melon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, what they know about anything? Like, they just know whatever the fuck their TV's programming them to know. Like, you know what I'm
right.
saying? Whatever I tell them and whatever lessons I give them, and plus whatever the fuck the TV's teaching them. You know,
Right.
you know, and
Um.
that's about it.
So,
So,
so would you ever see? That's the thing. Like me personally, because I don't know, because I don't like. It's hard when people bring like the kids into a situation where you talk about like people's lifestyle and sex life. Cause I just feel like that's two total separate things. Because I want to ask myself that like how because and then I think about my mom's always been lesbian. It's just like sometimes you just kind of know. And when you're a
yeah,
kid,
no.
You don't really ask your parents like, "Hey, dad, is that your girlfriend or is that your boyfriend?" It just doesn't. It's just you just don't question things like that. You just kind of know,
No, you just kind of know and you fucking accept it. Kids are the most honest, brutal fucking creatures in the world. And
right?
either they're gonna tell you the fucking your kid will tell you the fucking truth.
You're
Your
gonna be
kid will
like,
tell you the
"Dad, I
fucking
think you're
truth.
gay,"
Dad, I think you're gay. Dad, this and that. They're gonna tell you the fucking truth
or
about who
"Dad,
you are.
is Bodak gay?" You know, and do you say,
Uh,
"Well, there's
Is
a
that a man or a
possibility
woman?
Bodak is gay. He
Is
does kind of act gay, right?" And you just
is
laugh it
that?
off.
Mm-hmm.
You don't start spewing homophobic. See, a lot of people teach their children to be homophobic, and then they go and
Yeah.
it's so funny because the real reality of it is these people. Yes, there are people that go on the road and practice these homophobic rituals, which is weird. But there's a lot, like majority of the like men out here are not like they don't go. Once you teach them to be homophobic, they don't really go on the road and just be homophobic. They more so just live life and just really don't be giving a fuck what the next motherfucker is doing if you raise them properly. You know, motherfuckers is not really trying to clock the next nigga pussy mouth. I mean, hey, yeah, there are some guys, but a lot of those guys be down low. And that's another thing I want to talk to you about. That's why we're gonna kick it up right here. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
be
Pick it
real.
up.
Be let's be
Hold
honest.
on once. Can I take a piss break?
Yes, you can take a piss break.
Just want to know.
I'm glad you asked because I almost said no.
I don't know how to mute this microphone, so excuse me.
So we're gonna hear Anaconda throw up.
Legit. I,
We're gonna hear Anaconda throw up its last meal.
I will pee on the side of the, you know what I'm saying, less stream as
No,
possible.
don't do that because then that's gonna have it splashing all over you and shit. Don't you hate when you piss and it just
Well,
be splashing off on you and shit? You be like, God damn.
sometimes I'm like, bitch, I should sit down.
And I was just gonna say that. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna sit down. I was just gonna say that. Stay out of my brain. So, okay.
Yes.
Um, let's be real. Have you ever partook in gay bashing? Be honest.
Yes, when I was younger, yes. Oh, that nigga's gay, this, that, and the third. Throwing the word around, just not really understanding what the fucking term actually meant. You know what I mean?
So you picked
Like
on
just,
someone for being feminine?
oh, no, never that. I mean, like, I might have, oh, wrong line. Okay. I might have been like, oh, this nigga gay, this, that, and or whatever. Like, just chopping it with the homeboys and shit like that. But if somebody was chosen who they wanted to be from younging or whatever the fuck it was, no. My cousins, I grew up with cousins that were lesbians. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So no, my favorite cousin was a lesbian. And I loved her. I absolutely love her. Still to this day. And her mom disowned her. Mama disowned her and everything.
Okay,
Like,
okay. So this is where finna get juicy, y'all. This is the stuff, y'all. This is the shit y'all was waiting for. So the domestic violence in the shooting. First
okay.
off, how have you been since you being shot and your girlfriend returning home from jail from shooting you?
I mean, I've been great. Um, I guess to a sense. I mean, my wound is healed up.
Let me see. Oh, it's right there.
Nice little scar.
Okay,
You know.
Mr. Tricep and bicep, solid thick.
Thank you. Luckily, it didn't hit any bones. I had to have no bone fragments spread within it. Didn't have to do major surgery. Literally, they told me to put soap and water and wash it.
That nigga was literally healing like Wolverine at my house. Like I was just watching his skin just like really reattach and shit. I'm like, damn. It was a clean
It,
hole too. It was weird.
it went
Like you could
straight
literally
through.
see, you could almost see like through, not through it, but you could just see like a tunnel in his arm. Like just you couldn't see the end of it,
And
but you definitely saw the exit wound part.
I couldn't move my arm for like 4 days. And I slowly, for 4 days, I literally got it to about here. On the fourth day, the fifth day, sixth day, about the seventh day, I almost had full motion. And I was moving my whole entire life out of a house and into a 10 by 15 storage unit.
Miss Lawson said, "Okay, we done seen bullet wounds hit his booty and listen to him pee. We lit." Bruh, this is
Check
the
out my
best joke
Snapchat.
online we ever had. Bodak Rainbows. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh. So now you can pick me up.
Yeah, I didn't pick you up.
Why you ain't come over here and cuddle with me?
Well, my crazy girlfriend came out of jail, so that was gonna be a negative ghostwriter.
Oh, so you can't
I'm
even
not trying to.
cuddle?
I mean, I can't. I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
That's
I may
not
heal
funny.
fast, but
That's
you know what
not
I'm saying?
funny.
Like, I may heal fast, but I don't dodge bullets really well. You know what I'm saying?
They said next guest better start planning, okay? 'Cause this nigga right here is looking to the next level. Oh well, I don't know if y'all remember what's her name? Her name's Davina. She just got her titties done. You know, she's trans and I saw her Instagram story
Hey,
today. She just came off the table with a whole new titty. Well, not a whole new titty, but with brand new titties and
two
shit.
of them.
Two of them, yeah. So we gonna
Yeah, you know what
definitely
I'm
get the
saying?
update. You know, I guess hopefully she'll show us her brand new titties and she could outstage this nigga. So Dan, you
Well,
can't even friendly cuddle?
my significant is a very jealous and very
Possessive.
rambunctious, possessive person. Yes, yes.
Okay, so we
She's
finna
been
get
through her
into
own traumas. She's been through her
it.
own traumas.
What
So,
happened? Why did she shoot you? Tell the story. Tell them the story.
okay,
And I'm finna walk away, y'all. No, I'm just playing.
so you have the real story and you have the story that is told. So the story that is told, which is the truth, is that she was hyped up, things were going a certain type of way. Fucking there was arguing, obviously. I mean, this wouldn't have gotten to this point if it didn't. Um, I took her to her dad's house, and the gun. She tripped. She fell. The gun slid out of her purse. She didn't have her purse where she had her little gun. Fucking at zipped the fuck up. She fell. Fucking. I caught her. The gun fell out. She picked up the gun. I reached down and picked up the gun about the same time, and she picked it up. The gun went off and fired in my arm.
Wait, hold the fuck on. Something ain't right with this motherfucking story. It's all kind of holes in this bitch. Wait, hold on.
I
I
told
didn't
you
ask you.
this
I
man.
didn't ask for the story you told the police to get her out of jail. I'm asking for the story you told. I really sitting here like I was really listening. I literally low key was like, I set the phone down and I turned and started playing fetch with my dog. I said, drop the gun, hit the gun. That is not the fucking story. She already out
Okay,
of jail.
so
She out of jail. You ain't gotta lie no more.
we're going through stuff right now.
She
Yeah.
got you in media training. Okay.
I fetched too.
Oh my God, I need a man as loyal as you. I want to be able to shoot a nigga and him sit here and tell and keep lying and saying that I didn't squint my eye and aim at that nigga. She didn't squint her eye.
No, 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 no. Okay, so the God honest
Don't
truth.
leave no ass. Yeah.
God's honest truth. We're in a situation where bitch we were out here, we were getting money. Simple as that. We're out here getting money by any means necessary. Let's just say it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I might have had to do some things. She had to do some whatever, kind of a thing. And at that point, I'm like, bitch, we ain't got to do this. Let's go on and do this something else. Blah, say blah. we're coming back from said lick, and it didn't go the way that we was planned. Blah blah blah, and then pretty much it was like, bitch, I'm driving, you talking too much shit, this and that. Okay, at this point, bitch, I'm
Because
just
they
want to go
toxic,
home.
so they arguing at this point over something that they probably shouldn't be arguing about.
Pretty much, it was stupid. I'm just like, dude, you ain't gotta be fighting about this. What the fuck you mad about me? Mad for and all this extra shit. And then there was other things involved at that time that did impair people's minds. Simple as that. And I wasn't on it. That shit, doing that shit, and I was just kind of like, nah, like this is not how my life or I see my life going. No matter what, like this is not it, kind of a thing. And so that night, I'm not gonna lie, bitch, I was driving crazy, acting stupid. I almost hit a fucking dog in the middle of the road. Everything. It was crazy. And then I'm like, all right, bitch, you know what? You acting stupid, I'm acting stupid. The only person I know of that has a clear judgment and fucking thought is, bitch, I'm taking you to your pappies. Okay? I'm taking you to your motherfucking daddies. And I'm gonna let him talk some sense in you. I hope he whoops your ass.
You know
So
not to
I go
take
over
that
there.
lady up over there.
No, I was taking her to her motherfucker. I was not taking her home. I was not taking her home the way she was acting. I was okay, cool. We're gonna take you to your dad. He's gonna talk some sense into us. He's
Has
gonna
she
give
ever
us one
like
of
threatened
those.
to shoot you before?
No, no, this, no,
Mm.
no, no. Not at all. What's the best adult dating site? Who the fuck is that? What's good?
Oh, that's no, that's a spam shit. Block it.
Okay.
He over
Okay,
here
well,
ready to
bitch, go ahead, check
whip
out.
the anaconda out that fast.
Well, bitch, I was gonna say, check out my goddamn OnlyFans, ho. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hold on, we ain't doing no
if
free
you,
promotion over here. No, I'm just playing.
oh my bad, bitch. I do apologize. I do apologize. You know what I'm saying? Check out my link tree. but but anyways, so I take her over there. You know what I'm saying? Shit going crazy. You know, two shots probably already went off in the sky. Shit was talked. Took the keys. I walked down the road for about a mile. Then came back. This man pulled up at her dad's house. Literally, the bitch tripped. The gun pulls, comes out, it falls, and it literally goes off in my arm. Now, prior to that, it did fall. She was like hit. She was hitting on me. She was hitting on me. I want my keys, this, that, and that, stupid, or whatever like that. And the gun goes off.
they
She didn't
said
push the
blink.
trigger, bro.
They said blink twice. Is she there with you? Oh my goodness.
No, no, no. She's not. I mean, I have her on the. She's sleeping right now. She's out of town right now. She's going to
We
go
know
get her
you know
boy.
what she doing.
Yeah. So so pretty much, it was crazy. Like I even go back and watch the video of the shit, and
Wait, you
I
watched
can
the video
honestly,
of it? How you got? Y'all got a video? What?
I had a video. I had a video. Like I was recording her just so I can show her later on. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, this is what you were acting like. This is how shit was.
And
Tripping.
then she shot you in the video.
Yes.
Why you didn't show me the video?
I totally probably forgot,
Uh,
honestly. You know what I'm saying? I just stumbled upon it recently.
this shit stressing
And
me all over again.
so pretty much I got shot in the arm. She didn't mean to do it. She came back to her right mind. And at that moment, this is a woman that's a full on nurse. So she wrapped me up, applied pressure, checked the wound. It was clean, just like she said. She's like, it's clean through. The only fucking problem was her dad called the police. And I'm
That
like,
was the
I'm
only
from the hood.
problem.
Bitch. I mean, literally. I mean, like at the end of the day, life lessons were learned. Goddamn right, and it was meant to happen. Thank God. Um, I'm really happy. I'm I hate to say it, but I am fucking glad that that shit happened. Taught me valuable lessons. Taught her
What was the
valuable
lesson?
lessons.
Don't take her to her daddy house.
Nah, just remove all weapons and all of that shit beforehand. Might beat the bitch up first before she go ahead and shoot you up. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, run, bitch, run. You know what I'm saying? Next time.
Don't stand there and record the
Ugh.
Karen. Don't stand there and
Yeah, yeah,
record
yeah.
the violent Karen. No, I'm just playing. And mind you, because if she ever watches this video or if she ever wants to come and be interviewed, um, she is in the thumbnail, and I don't want her to feel. It's just all jokes, but like
Yeah.
lesson learned. If a Karen is being violent, do not record her. Run. I'm just playing.
Yeah, she's gangster, bro.
Somebody
She's
gonna say Terminator type shit.
but she said you'll be back. You'll be all right, bitch. You back in action. Get up. You know what I'm
They said shot you and took care of you. Damn, she gangster.
saying? Real shit. Oh my
They
god.
said it was meant to happen. Glad it happened. Oh hell no, Rumbo that. You think I told her as soon as she got out of jail? I said, "Well, that's the end of our friendship."
Well, I mean, like in a sense, bro. Like sometimes lessons are paid in blood. Sometimes lessons are paid in the person before you, and you can learn those lessons before you know what I'm saying before they even happen. If you're going to be a wise man, if you're going to be a dumbass and bitch, I was just dumb. Let's be simple as that. Like let's be real shit. You know, I hung around for some shit I should have never put myself through. And you know what? I paid in blood.
And you still
But that
there.
was a lesson. And at the end of the day, I became a wise man.
And you still
Why?
there.
I'm still there. That's other, but there's other reasons why that I'm still there. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we finna get into that
Sometimes,
next. We finna get into that next.
you
But what I
know,
do want to say is
hold
I
up.
definitely was too high to hear this shit at that time, y'all. I was like, I was already heard the story about him getting shot, but then when he was talking about still being in love with her and saying shit like, I deserved it. I'm glad I learned my lesson, and it's all for a good reason. I'm glad it happened. I was too high for that type of shit. I was like, look, bro, we're gonna talk about this bitch later because now you starting to
But
scare me. And then here, and then his phone would ring and they'd be like, you got a collect call from Lucifer. Like, hell no. Hell no. I was good, y'all.
she was good that thing.
I was convinced.
Uh,
I was
let's just
convinced.
say we have over 1,000 plus subscribers on our medias.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
they like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's business involved and also all of this. You know what I'm saying? There's business involved. There's a
So
whole
why did you
brand
forgive
involved.
her? Why did you forgive her?
I forgave her because I knew that she was one not in her right mind.
Okay. So you see it
You
as
know
an
what I'm
act.
saying? I see it as now. Don't get me wrong. I know a bitch. If she did it once, bitch, she can do it again, and I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, I'm ready. I will shoot you in the leg.
Well, at least
Swear
I
to
know
God.
you bulletproof, and I know if I go to a shootout, I know you bulletproof. I could bring your ass. You could just stand in front. You could just stand in front of all the bullets. I could use you as a shield.
I mean, like when I learned more about gun safety. I learned about um
How easy it is to get
there's
shot because they say that rest in peace takeoff. He got shot by a stray bullet, or they keep saying it was an
real
accident.
shit,
Yeah,
real
shit.
shit, bro. And that just happened the other day. It happened yesterday. Like on God. Like I just watched that shit and I was like, boom. I mean, like, do I still have like trauma From the incident, yes, I do. Loud noises affected me. Bitch, I was crying on small little loud noises. I mean, you shut the door wrong. I heard a squeak. It was on. I was bawling.
Did you cry when
But
she shot you?
yeah, it felt like 1,000 pounds. Like my arm literally felt like an elephant was sitting on it and crushing it,
Damn.
and it was on fire.
I wonder how
Yeah,
Tupac felt.
bro, it didn't feel good. It was not something that you can say, bitch. I'm
I'm
gonna make it
sorry,
through.
somebody shoot me. Well, love is a strong drug, so I don't know what I'll do. But if I was in
I
love,
was just I was just talking to somebody about this earlier, and I literally said, "Look, I think what did I say today?" As
I think I'll snap the fuck out that shit. Be like you shot me? Like, oh my goodness, like, oh my goodness. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm blinking my eyes right now, trying to picture it. Like,
okay, love is a powerful. I said love is powerful, a powerful infectious disease that breaks the most powerful of men and women and all kinds of like. It is the ending of most great nations and empires. Uh, okay, the cause of thousands of men to die for it, but men desire it, and the man and a man cannot live without it. It is the destruction of man, and a man cannot live without this thing called love. It is. Um, do I still love her? Yes, I do. Do I still trust her in a light? No, I don't. Those things have to be built back. Am I fucking a little fucked up? Probably, yeah. That's what happens when you go through shit that you go through and you choose the shit that you choose. It's like, bitch, I'm gonna die or I'm gonna die with you. What is it? You know what I'm saying? But but it's the lot you chose. The gamble. Life is a fucking gamble.
have y'all
You're
argued
gonna,
since she been out of jail?
oh yeah, fucking what couples don't? I don't care if you bitch been locked up for 5 years. You come out, bitch, you gonna argue. You're gonna have fuss, you're gonna fight, you're gonna have something's gonna be said. There's a lot of shit, trust issues, things that you have to build back because there's a lot of shit done that was in the dark that came out, or a lot of shit that was done that was there in front of your face and you couldn't fucking do nothing about it but sit up and take that shit. You know what I mean? So you're gonna feel some type of way. So yeah, there has been arguments. There has been problems in the relationship, things that need to be fixed, but on each person's part.
Are you the male Christian Rock?
I get that reference and don't get that reference because I do not keep up with social media and like famous people that much. Like if I like them, and I'll listen, follow them or something like that. But if that's you saying like abuse and like pacifying abuse and things like that, no, I would in a way yes, in a way no. Um, am I completely understanding what happened in my life? Yes. Am I going to pacify it and baby it to, oh no, it was just this, that, and the third. He didn't mean to do that. She didn't mean to do that. No. No, what she didn't mean to do was that gun to go off. No. She didn't mean that part. But in that moment, in her hatred, in her malice, she was angry. Is it right? No. Now let me tell you this. For a woman to put her hands on a man, is not okay. A man to put his hand on a woman is not okay. To get to that point of anger and not be able to walk away is a problem.
So y'all don't be on no
Uh,
Mr. and Mrs. Smith type shit. The fact that you had to think about it.
I was replaying that scene in the kitchen in my head. You know what I mean?
No, because motherfuckers be,
You
you
know,
know that saying, love and war? Like, motherfuckers really be like,
no,
that be really people relationships.
no, exactly. I mean, I think at some point, like, I'm not gonna lie, you know, as us as Aquarius, bitch, I'm spiteful than a motherfucker.
And
Bitch,
we're
you
gonna
fuck
fight,
me
we're gonna
over.
battle till the wheels fall off.
Bitch, I'm coming for you, bro, and I'm coming for your bitch ass.
And
I
I'm
don't
giving you
care
the
if I
last
love you.
word. Because I got a point.
That's, that's it, bitch. Like, I'm coming, and yeah, I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna hurt your ass. I'm gonna cut you. I swear.
Minaj, move. Go lay down. We're not
When
playing
I
no
remember
games.
to pray, stop. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Whenever you pray, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
trust me, his mom over there speaking in tongues right now. She been speaking in tongues since that lady got out of jail.
Come on, come on.
She probably
But
done. She probably done put oil on his forehead. Everything. His mama's a full blooded, true blooded warrior Christian, and she don't
you
know
know what I'm
what.
saying? She done anointed my shoes and shit. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna sprinkle some salt in your bag. I was
and,
like,
and let your motherfuckers the soles of your feet soak this shit the fuck up. Whatever,
straight
whatever,
up.
whatever hoodoo, voodoo, witchcraft, get out type of shit this is. Hopefully you fit this when it's salt soak it. I don't know, girl. I don't
So, yeah, come on.
know.
But I
Okay.
mean, like in life, right? You have choices, and you have to literally make the choices that you think is best. Um, do I fell in love with her children. I felt absolutely over hills. I liked her and everything. It was great. I mean, we had a great relationship in the beginning. I fell in love with her children, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for children. I love kids. I love our future. I love the future, the future I see in them. And if I can raise these children, these men, these young men, to be men, so they don't have to go through the same things that their mother went through, or the 10-year of abusive relationship that they went through with their father, or be that what they've seen since they've been young, and give them a fucking chance. The young black men. If I don't do it, who will? And me being without a father, um, well, knowing my father and not having him to be in my life because of choices uh, of my own family, saying that, oh, he's not good enough, this, that, and the third. You know, the whole matriarchic mother, grandmother kind of a thing.
So how does this tie into her being you being her sub? Can we talk about you
So, okay.
as we can because from what I when I look at their profile on this, what do you say something listed app that we met on? He's with his girlfriend and
Hmm.
she's the dom. You know how there's a guy that always talks about dominant and submissive. He's always looking for a submissive woman. Well, this is one of those things, guys, where we have a submissive man and we have a dominant woman. And he's gonna
Hmm.
basically elaborate on their relationship and how it ties into their sex life and their, just everyday life.
Well, I mean, she's a very strong-headed woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? I only submitted to her because one, it was like fun, and then two, it was fuck. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I like ours. Our sex life is crazy. It's great. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
So
nothing
are you
about
so
it that
are
I
you
would.
called a sub? Like, is that your like
I mean,
title?
I guess. I mean, Not really, but at the same time, yeah, like I'll submit to her. Like I'll give her the butt cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Or
Wait. She's fucking you?
yes, I do get paid.
Oh my gosh. So is
The
that
levels.
no, I think that's what Dalvin needed from Ellie. That's why he got rid of her because she wasn't. If Ellie would have just like pegged that nigga, he wouldn't have went nowhere. But no, for real. Do you feel like that's like a reason why? Like, I wait, hold on, because we gotta like dissect this. But and I need y'all in the comment sections to help me with this because I don't even know where to begin. But is being pegged by a woman like okay? I'm trying to understand because, like I said, there's a guy that is like he's constantly looking for submissive women, and I tell people like there's a fetish with that. Like he's not looking for a submissive woman because he's like, oh, I just want to have a submissive wife because I feel like this and there's like an actual like sex
It's
lifestyle.
a, it is. So there's DOMs and there's so it kind of started because we were training her to be a dominatrix. So that
You
was
were
it.
trained.
And
Wait, y'all was both in training.
yes.
So you were learning how to be a sub, and she was learning how to be a dom.
Yeah, I mean, like when I took like my BDSM test, I'm like a switch. I can be a dominant or I can be a submissive.
Okay,
Yeah.
but she's your
So
dom.
yeah, I let her be my dom because I give her the power to be my dom.
So
It's about a power exchange.
right.
I'm
So what
I'm
does
the
she? What does she do? 'Cause we know what you do, but what does she do? Well, we know what she do too. Damn. Okay, wait, hold on. What do you like? What does she get out of you sexually? How does this work? I don't know. Explain it to me. I'm trying to understand.
Okay, so well, it kind of started, like I said, because we were training to be a dom. I kind of built this. Okay, it goes back to me and her building this really big network on Snapchat at one point, which got really big, got off on Snap, got into Twitter, got into Reddits and subreddits and shit like that. Well, one of the founders or creators with me, because it was called the Umbu 13 Empires, and it was basically 13 heads of the company, and that got into the organization. And she was a dom, so she was all like a whole doctor, but she would be a dominatrix at night, and it just kind of into a thing. And she was like, "You would make a lot of money doing this, that, and the third, and you should try it." And then there's a lot of people requesting dominatrix kind of a thing. So this goes into the whole sex work kind of a culture and understanding. So yeah. So it just kind of like became like a thing. I mean, like, bitch, I like my ass ate. You know what I'm saying? I like the one had a bitch look on my asshole before, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe put a finger in there before, and I always play with my butt. So it just kind of happened. And when it happened, I was like, all right, bitch, I ain't going nowhere. What is their need? What need is there? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I get to fuck you in the ass, you fuck me in the ass. We enjoy each other's company. You know what I'm saying?
So since she's been out
So
of jail, has she fucked you in the ass?
no, no,
Why not?
we haven't had time to. Honestly, we've been out hustling, grinding,
Has
you
she
know,
fucked? Have you
promoting.
fucked her in the vagina or the ass or?
I mean, I fucked her in the pussy. Yeah, fucked her in the
Okay,
pussy.
hold on.
I fucked that.
So
I
what do
fucked the
y'all
ass too.
do when y'all grind? What is y'all doing? Y'all like on some whole shit like pimp, like she your pimp, and y'all ride around and getting it. What?
No comment. No, it's not like that. It's like we might have subs that have like submitted to us, and we go out and dominate them.
So
I
so
mean,
if
and then
so if y'all was over my house and she told you beat his ass, would you beat me up?
it's not like that. That's there's levels and boundaries to the kind of life. It's like, okay, there. You ever heard of a cook?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Oh,
have
so
cooks. And
oh my gosh, so you're the cuck?
Bitch, no,
Oh,
no,
I was gonna say guys, he's watching his wife, his girlfriend get banged by 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 everybody in fucking. No, I was playing. Um,
no.
why not?
Why would I? Who would
Because you're the
enjoy that?
sub.
Well, there's a level of sub like
That's the
I only,
ultimate submission. Just watching her
but
get
but
banged
that's
and be
not
like,
that.
"Fuck
But
you."
that's not our like. That's not like what we.
You wouldn't,
That's
yeah,
not
that's
our
not what y'all
boundaries.
stand for. Because the way you was
Yeah,
moving over her, you would have a heart attack if you saw her. Would you?
bruh. I mean, there is a level where I'm like, bitch, okay, if you want to go out and get dick or somewhere else, something like that, let me know. Cool. As long as we talk about it, we agree upon it. We have a mutual understanding of what this, and that third is, bitch. We can
Yeah,
do it.
but even though I've been there before, it's still a little bit hurts. It hurts just a little bit.
Definitely, 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 it
But
does.
the knowing
Definitely,
kind of
it would.
eases the pain a little bit. Like I know you're cheating on me.
Yeah. hmm But then it's like, how can you call it cheating when you have agreed?
Right. Because I think that's why a lot of women too, when they niggas be cheating on them, they just want the nigga to tell them that what they're doing. You know, just you gonna cheat on me,
Mhm.
let me know. I think a lot of women are scared to just come to those terms, so that's why they get caught in the loop of not knowing, and they always got the story. Well, he cheated on me the first time. When he cheated on me the second time. When he cheated on me the third time. Bitch, just let the nigga cheat, and if you gonna be with him, be with him. Like Christian Rock, bitch
That's
cheat on her all the time.
like there's an understanding that you have to have when you're in that kind of industry like that, and it's like literally only started because the need of dinero, need of money. Shit went down, shit went left. Here we are. This is
So
what
do
we
y'all
do.
make good money?
Yeah, we make good money. Like I do like I said I do Snapchat promotions. I have my own private stories. I sell my content on Snap. I mean, I don't. It's not a day
I'm thinking
that there
about
might
opening
be
a
one.
glory hole. You want to work my glory hole?
What am I doing in this glory hole and how much I'm getting paid?
And you know what? I just want you to go in this glory hole, suck
Yeah,
that,
just go on this one.
suck that dick. No, I'm just playing. I really do want to open a glory hole. I need some workers.
Need some workers. Okay, okay.
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to be in the glory hole. I ain't gonna lie. Just trying to record whoever in the glory hole.
Well, I might have some subs that will go ahead and do that for
Oh,
you.
so you got subs on deck. So you know what's so crazy? So I have made a new account, and I said, I'm doing like cross dresser makeover, da 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 da. And I noticed there's a lot of masculine straight men that like cross dressing, and apparently there's a market for it that they do want to like get better at it or whatever. But the thing is,
Yes,
they all want to be slutted out, like they all want me to pimp them.
yes. I
So
literally, I've had phone conversations just about, okay, would you get me a collar and like this and that, and would you walk me around in the mall, this that, and I'm like, bitch, as long as you pay me, we can do whatever the fuck you want, bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bitch, okay, will you pour me out? How much money will I receive? This and that. I'm just
I
like,
know motherfuckers that don't want to receive nothing. Half the time they don't want nothing. They just want to be. They
no,
just
no, no. That's just one occasion. That's just one occasion.
Oh
There's
yeah, there's
one
like
occasion
hundreds
I've
of
seen.
different people that want 100 different things.
Yes, that's just one occasion.
Each one is
Other
different. That's
thing,
why I don't have time for it really, because I just be like, look, you want me to slut you out? I can do it, but it's like, girl, and then they be sending me motherfucking pictures of them. Bitch, I don't want your pictures. We could post those pictures after we set up your profile. Like, basically, like, I'm on some pimp type shit. I'm just like, I
so let me
don't.
help you help me
It gets to
get
the
some
point.
money.
It gets to the point where I just really wanted to beat their ass because they just. I feel like they purposely don't listen on purpose. Like I literally feel like they master
They
the art
do
of being able to.
that.
Huh?
They do that. Yes, they do that.
Yes, and I'm
Yes.
so in
They,
my brain I'm thinking, do I just pimp slap their ass?
oh no, bitch, when you start doing some shit like that, I just stopped talking to you. But
Uh,
master, where are you? What are you doing? This and that. I'm like, bitch, if you don't send me some cash up right now,
right.
I ain't got time. I ain't got time for it. Bitch, I ain't got
I got it.
time
I
for
got it to the point because yeah, they be doing that weird shit. They just be wanting to talk to you and be all weird. So what I do now is I just I told him like, if you want to make a book an appointment for a makeover, it's gonna be $50. And the last time I did this, I got about 3 people that sent $50. They never showed up for their appointment. I was so confused. It's like it's really just a fantasy of theirs. They really don't want to dress up and
it.
be
It's a
as
fetish.
and look as good as I do. They just like the thought of it, which is weird.
Get your money first.
Oh, most definitely. No, I'm gonna get my motherfucking money for you. Bullshit.
Get your money first. Don't entertain that bullshit. I mean, because it's a thousands of them, and then you're gonna run into a lot of bullshit, and you can filter out the bullshit by just knowing the conversation and what they say, because human beings say almost the same thing.
Right. So,
You know what
okay,
I'm saying?
mind you, we are on YouTube, so we have to kind of
Oh
like,
yeah,
no,
slow
no,
it
no. I
down.
was
Yep.
this is just for the disclaimer for the next question. Um,
Okay.
so what are your limits?
One sec.
Shout out to everybody in the motherfucking chat. Put some rainbows in this motherfucking bitch. And guess what?
Yes.
Somebody just subscribed to my channel that swear they hate me. I cuss them out every time I motherfucking see them. I fucking talk shit to them. I swear, like it's like how how them subs, how they just keep coming back after you treat them like shit. That I think the bitch, and it's a female with a whole vagina, and she swear up and down. Let me tell you something. This bitch, I bullied this bitch so motherfucking hard. Every time I see this bitch, I talk shit about her. This bitch, literally, I had to screenshot. And I said, at this point, she just want attention because she want me to get on video and talk about, oh, she just subscribed to my channel. But there's no point in talking about you subscribing to my channel because, bitch, you don't even have a channel. So if I talk about you, I'm basically talking about somebody that is a non-fucking factor in this sector. And then number two, it's just like I already know you want my attention, and that's why I bully you every time because I'm gonna give it to you every time. I'm gonna sock it to you every motherfucking time, bitch. I'm gonna let you have it every fucking time, so that everybody be sitting there like, why is he talking about her kids? That he's so disrespectful. You damn right. I'm gonna talk about her kids. I'm gonna talk about anything and everything possible that and she gonna play victim every time, and it's okay, bitch, because I'm trying to figure out what's gonna make you drop a tear. I'm trying to make this bitch drop a tear around this motherfucker. I'm
Drop a tear. Oh my God.
but I definitely screenshotted her subscribing to me because I just want to set the record straight. A lot of these motherfuckers that say they don't fuck with me, they be in my bushes. I mean my bushes, my porch. They be on my porch looking through my blinds watching me. They listen to my content and then they turn around and make titles of my content, but put it in their titles as if they came up with the fucking
Hmm.
idea. They sit here and say, "Oh, they don't watch me," but they do, and they're subscribed to me. They're sitting there telling everybody else they don't like me, but they just sent me a subscription friend request, whatever you want to call it, 7 minutes ago.
Mm.
So that's
Hello.
so right. Hello there, hello. But like K Michelle said, get the fuck off my motherfucking porch, bitch. Get the fuck off my motherfucking porch. Did you see when that little they had it? You know the little door thing, the door ringer when you could see who outside your door? Well, I guess it was this
Hmm.
girl delivering stuff at K Michelle door, but she was like, she saw the little door camera, so she started like twerking in front of it. But she a little white girl, she just being all weird, looking all at it, twerking. And K Michelle buzzed in and said, "Get the fuck off my motherfucking porch!" And she jumped and like ran off the porch, and then got her little golf cart thing and sped off. And that's how I feel about these people that just be watching me low key. I be like, "Get the fuck off my motherfucking porch." Get the
Hey,
fuck off my
got you.
motherfucking porch. Like, bitch, what is you doing here?
Oh, oh my gosh, I got so much hate and so much hate, just haters, just for no reason. And then those haters would literally come back to me and ask me to promote them.
Mm-mm-mm. It's sick.
Oh, and then I'll be so petty. I'll be like, yeah, I remember some drama was happening, and I just like it's, I don't even know. It's like whatever.
Hmm.
It's like, bitch, you know what? You gonna promote me? That's fine. My flyer's gonna get out there, this, that, and the third. My business gonna get out there, and then boom, guess what? Your buyers are gonna like me more. And guess what? They're gonna subscribe to my shit. They're gonna buy my content, and then boom, my pocketbooks are fed. How are yours? I hope they're fed. I don't.
So
But
what's
I
your limit?
digress. Limits on exactly what.
Your
I really guess.
your
I guess
sexual
I
desires.
don't. I mean, I guess I really don't have any limits. If there was a threesome, I mean, I've already done a threesome, so that's fine. I've done a threesome with a man. I suck dick. I mean, what? Um, I've been in threesomes with a woman. Um, I've had orgies. Um, I've literally done about everything.
Okay.
So I don't think I have limits. If I wasn't with the person I'm with right now and I flew up to California, Los Angeles, I would be a very big porn star.
Didn't you say she knows you like guys?
Hmm.
And you said she doesn't really like it.
No, no,
Can you
she's
explain
not
that?
really into it. I
Can you?
mean, she grew up in a Christian background, like you know what I'm
Oh my
saying.
god.
As a
Can you explain
as
that
a
to these people? Because there's people that are in the lifestyle, gay people, pansexual people, all kind of different people that are just freaky, but they don't be agreeing with the shit that they. I don't know. Can you explain it?
the shit they do. I mean, like it's weird, bitch. If you get a check, it's different, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's like she doesn't agree with it. She's understanding. She's understanding more about me and learning about me. And I really don't subscribe to labels, but I mean, if you have to label me, I guess I'm like, bye. You know what I'm saying? So
So what
I'm
is it
like,
about
just like,
men
oh,
that you? What is it about men that you like, and then versus women? Like, what is it about women? What is it about men?
I mean, I could say if a man is sexy, he's sexy. He's attractive. He's got a nice beard. He's got a nice build. He's got a nice something about him that is intriguing. You know what I'm saying? That intrigues me, piques my attention. You know what I'm saying? Um, because it's always attention, like of what is the intent? Like, what are you being able to get out of this person? What is this person fulfilling you in this, that, and third way? You know what I'm saying? And then there's just some people that don't do it for you all the way. There's some people that can't give you the whole shebang. So that's why a lot of people are out here looking because they haven't really found the person that is going to be able to give you exclusively everything that you're looking for. That's wrapped up in the package. And honestly, a lot of social media is really fucking up a lot of people.
Really?
So they're thirsty. Thirsty. Yeah. It's like, how do you quench the thirst? And is that person going to be able to quench your thirst?
Mm. What are the perks of being a bisexual man?
I mean, I guess the perks of being a bisexual man is that if you're an attention whore, bitch, you'll get attention.
Mm.
Let me grab my
Do you
charger real quick.
do you ever get invited to those masculine parties where, or do you ever run into a lot of down low men
Oh yeah.
that don't know like you're with the shit too, but they're with the shit, or how does that work? Like, because I feel like with me, because I am openly gay and I'm obviously feminine, a lot of guys kind of like, a lot of masculine men try to like avoid me in a way if they're, especially if they're down low, because, well, that's
Hmm.
what I mean. A lot of down low men try to avoid me because they don't want to like expose themselves. But do you find it that
Yes.
you find yourself in a lot of those spaces with those down low men because you are masculine?
Yes. Yes, I would say I want to turn this. I had to put this phone on the charger.
We're
But
almost done. We're literally almost
no,
done.
no, no, that's all good. I can say there's a lot of download men I can see, and I can see them looking at me, and they
Mm-hmm.
don't know that I know, but I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's not for me to tell my motherfucking business or tell my motherfucking story to anybody, but I mean, like, you always know, and it's like
Right.
you always know, you know, you can smell them. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Like you can just
God. And
you
I
can
feel like
smell
they
them.
can smell you too.
Exactly. There's something about you. There's a scent. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's too pretty. He's this, that, and the third. Look, his hand movement. This, that, and the third. These are all things that people are probably looking at. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what? It's so crazy because when I'm paying attention to a download man, or when I see a nigga, I'm paying attention to every little detail that it could blink a certain way. I'll be like, ooh, like you said, it's a smell. It's something that you can't see all the time. And I feel like that's the same thing that they do. They looking at every little thing you do. And I'm like I said, I'm obviously feminine, but those same men that like men on the low, they're the same way I'm looking at every little detail. They're looking at every little detail because they're trying to figure out if you know.
If they're being caught, have they
Mhm.
been? Is the bag is up? Is the jig up?
or
Have I
or or
been
they're trying to
seen?
let you know, like, hey, you're
I'm
masculine,
with
you
it.
down low, like, what's up, like.
Hmm.
How has
Uh,
down low men got at you with being a masculine? Because I feel like with me, I feel like it's like either they do it like on a hush and hush. I feel like now you're masculine, that you might be able to they might get more closer to you and more comfortable with you before they like let you know what it is. Like, how does that play out?
let me tell you a story.
She said, "What it
Okay.
smell like?" Ooh.
It's undescribable, but I've always
I
had
feel
like
like if you is the person that it just don't, I don't know, because like people got a gaydar, but that smell is a different, like, I don't know.
yeah, no, no, definitely. It is a sixth sense, just as you said. It's
Mm,
powerful. Like you sense this. I've always been somebody that can pick up on energy. And you know what I'm saying? Like I see colors, I see people's auras and shit like that. And
hmm
if you're vibrating at a different frequency and this, that, and the third, and you usually do, you know what I'm saying? I could
Like
tell.
for me personally, I could. Okay, so it might be the opposite with you. With me, when a man is not trying to look at me, I be clocking his tea right there. That's like one of the giveaways. Like when I'm just, or I'll start being extra just on purpose, just to see, like, damn nigga, I'm doing a lot. Like, you still not gonna look at me? Or I'll talk to a nigga like, oh, do you know what's up? And if they don't like make eye contact with me and stuff, I'll be like, oh Lord, okay, I know what time it is.
Hmm.
So what is?
Yeah, go on.
No, I was saying I'm listening. My bad.
No, no, no. I was waiting for your next question. Oh no, no, no. Oh yes, yes. Okay. So I had a friend, and this dude was down low. I didn't really know anything. I met him in cosmetology. Everything was cool. He's a man, a man. Oh, bitch, we're gonna go to a metal show. The dude showed me how to scream. I started my first metal band. Uh, started singing and screaming, and everything. He taught me how to scream. the whole thing. Got me the music equipment, everything I needed, this, that, and the third. And then all of a sudden, it was like, let me suck your dick. I was like, whoa, nigga, hold the fuck up, bro. What?
All of a sudden, just random.
Oh, just out of nowhere, nigga. He's like, oh,
Like on some
let me
homie
fuck
shit.
this dance up. Awesome. Let me suck your dick, nigga.
Yeah, on some homie shit.
Yeah,
Like
bro,
basically, like
just
basically, I'm gonna take this chance and say it, but because there's bro code, you're not gonna say anything about it, and you're not. And if you deny me, we're not gonna have this awkward thing. You're gonna just brush it off
yeah.
as whatever.
Yeah, it's like it was started off like jokingly, yeah, man, I'll suck your dick, this and that, whatever. I'm like, yeah, haha, it's funny type shit. Niggas joke around on some gay shit sometimes, but it don't be really some gay shit. And then
Sometimes,
some of the times it be on some real gay shit. And which, bitch, that's okay. But at that time, bitch, I was like, nigga, what? Bro, I get pussy, you get pussy. What the fuck is going on? And it's like really before like I ever like really just kind of just broke it down, and like in my head, bitch got me at a weak point, and I'm just like, all right, bitch, suck my dick and call it a day. What the fuck ever? God damn it, bro. Like how many years? How many fucking years you gonna ask? God damn.
have you ever had a gay guy like you, like, and you had to like, how was that? Like, did you brush him off? Were you like, God damn, this gay ass nigga trying to, like, I don't want you like that, like, or what? Like, how did that go?
I mean, like I kindly be like, hey, I appreciate that. I see your advances. I'm just not into you.
So do
It's
you
just
think
not.
they be knowing about you?
I mean, well, now, yeah, I would say because I mean, most of my subscribers are gay men or download
No,
men.
I'm saying like in a like a normal regular daily life, like when you talk to a man, right? I mean,
Hmm.
not when you to a man. When you're just out in public or something like that, do men try to like talk to you, like or like
I would
openly?
say, oh, I would say older white men,
Older white men, okay,
older white men. Got
okay.
fucks to give, you know what I'm saying, like that. Like,
So
bitch,
you
I
don't normally
probably
run
got it.
into like gay guys that are like, hey, like, what's up with it?
They're in facets. In some places, yes. There's some places where I do get,
Hit on.
saying hit on. Always got hit on by men.
Ooh, okay, cocky.
Like, I mean, like not being cocky, no. Like I would be
Pop your
with a
shit. No, I'm
well,
just playing.
it would be with a bunch of bitches, and niggas would come hit on those bitches, and then try to come hit on me later, or get hit on me in front of those bitches, like on a low key.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Talking man code, but really saying, bitch, I want to fucking suck your dick, nigga.
What is man code?
Man code, I mean, like just man language. I mean, goes over bitches' heads.
Oh my God! Please let these bitches know.
I mean, like it's just
Okay, come
if
on,
you
let's do
know
it. Let's do it. Yeah, what's up? What's up, bro? I'm one of the bros. Like, what's good? What's good?
what's good. Okay, look, I'm gonna be the nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie though, them shoes on you, nigga, look real good, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Match that
thank you,
jacket
bro.
on point. You know what I'm saying? Oh
Thank
God, though. You know what I'm saying, nigga? But shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want to ever just like chill, nigga, and like. You know what I'm saying? Go to the crib, bro. Smoke this blunt, go chill. Like a bunch of liquor at the house, everything, nigga. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my
Around
goodness! You know what this just remind me of?
here.
Cause niggas dick ride all the time, and that is like a strong. I be like, why did niggas dick ride each other? That is the most gayest shit ever. But look, did you see that video when P Diddy was yelling at that boy? He was like, "You don't like me," and he was the Joker, and he was acting crazy. So recently,
No, I didn't.
P Diddy was at a Halloween party. He's talking to some guy that was on Power, like one of the actors or whatever. So he all up in the guy's face. He like, and the guy was like, "You a pussy?" And he was just like, "Oh, I'm a pussy." And he started laughing. Like P Diddy started laughing, but mind you, the dude didn't know it was P Diddy. He just knew this random person, the Joker. He like, nigga, like, you don't want these hands, like, they like sizing each other up. But P Diddy is like, you don't like me? What did I do to you? I'm trying to give you love. I'm trying to show you love.
Yeah.
And I'm like, P Diddy, you over here? Why are you trying to love on this man that don't know you? And then he said, do you know the fuck I am? And then he was like, it's Puff. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he was like, give me a hug. He was like, yeah, he was like, you almost got fucked up. He was like, well, we could still do it. And he was like, no, I'm just saying, change your vibrations. We can go back to the party and and you can change your vibrations. I'm trying to show you love. And I was just like,
Mhm.
that's that talk that you talking about, like that love, and
Mhm.
you trying to hug all on this man. This man don't he
Look,
didn't know you was P Diddy. He was like, back the fuck up, like. And just because you say
bro.
I'm P. Diddy, that don't mean you can touch me and grab all on me, nigga. Back the fuck up. If you want to
Hey,
invite me
look,
to a party, you ain't gotta grab me all up and grope on me, nigga. Just invite me to the
I
party.
man, like I had niggas, gangsta ass niggas, like GD folks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? GDs, nigga, folks, type ass niggas pushing P and shit like that. Nigga be like, yeah, nigga, let me go ahead and put something in your pocket really quick, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we can go to the house, do the thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got a bunch of bitches, a bunch of liquors. You know what I'm saying? We fuck on these hoes, we fuck on each other. What's up?
Mm-mm. Well, I'm saying, like I don't like because I ain't gonna lie, I do be bullying people and being homophobic on my channel. I ain't gonna lie, but I be with the shit though. Like I be in the mix, you know what I'm saying? But I
Hmm.
I do. Why do you think that? Just for the record, oh my god, friend, remember that? Never mind. Remember that show when the motherfuckers would wear the robot outfits and they turn into monkeys? I think. Never mind.
Tough.
That's off topic. I'm on some Netflix shit. My friend just gave me her password. I'm looking at all kind of different shit. Okay, anyway.
Bitch, I'ma need it.
She told me not to give it to nobody.
Well, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I got a homeboy. I just bitch, I can just get on Snapchat and be like, "What's your snap? What's your login, bitch?
So
What's your login?"
what you call it? What was I gonna say? Oh, why do you think that the download men don't like being around? Even though we know the answer, why do you think like? Because a lot of there's a stigma that gay men are messy. They tell your business and stuff like that, or and then I feel like download men are just not attracted to gay boys. They're attracted to some are attracted to masculine energy. There's a lot of that are attracted.
No, they're correct. Correct. There's a lot of men that are attracted to men, like just straight up, but they in the closet or hiding because of what they mommy and daddy told you, or what the world's gonna look at you like, and this, that, and the third. And it's just now coming to light with the LGBT community,
Hmm.
that it's okay to be who the fuck you are. But even then, they're still living in the 50s in their mindset.
Hmm. I feel like a lot of when people be like, "Oh, is my man gay?" or da da da. It's like we can smell it, but at the same time, we only going based off of assumption because what people, with these females and people in general don't understand is that these gay, flamboyant, feminine boys are not invited to the barbecue. So it's like,
No, 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 yeah.
so
No,
it's like
yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know. This is
You can't be
now,
with your homies. You can't be with
yeah.
your homies and sucking and riding dick. You know what I'm saying? Because your nigga might feel like, hey man, what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like we've been homies for years, decades, bitch, and you over here riding, sucking niggas' dicks and shit like that, boy. Like what the fuck, boy? You know what I mean? Like we cool, but nigga, we can't kick it like that. My girl got a problem with that because she think, you know what I'm saying? I'm sucking and fucking on you. Like what the fuck? And that's the
Right.
conversation.
Right. So how do you when's the last time you ran into a download man?
Probably like probably tonight.
How did that happen?
On it happens every day, honestly,
Oh
every
yeah,
day.
that's it's too
Uh,
easy. The niggas put it in their
Snap.
bio. I'm down low. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm down low, or a bitch. I'm on Snap, and it's like literally today is like I've been watching you for a while, and I just want to let you know that you're a very beautiful man. Only reason I subscribe, the only reason I gave you a live verification today was because I definitely want to see more of you, and I'm willing to sub out and subscribe to anything and everything. And I'm just like, okay, bitch,
Okay,
I'm
bitch.
down with it.
Is that where you get the
Okay,
bitch word
bitch.
from? Because you always calling these little hoes bitches.
Swear to God, swear for Lord. All right, little bitch. All right, I got you, little bitch.
Bitch. They
Little
love
bitch.
that word. Okay,
They,
so
they,
so what was I gonna say? Oh
like,
yeah, so what's your type?
I mean, I don't think. Hmm,
I don't got no
I
type.
like.
I was like,
I'll be like, I love all women. I love
even the
all women
fat
of all
ones.
shapes and sizes, even fat bitches. Fat bitches give me love too, baby. Fat bitches love. I love thick girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Catch me with a BBW like all day. If I was not in a relationship where I love this person or committed, I'll be I'll be doing me
I thought you was
and
gonna be
all of
my
it,
husband.
huh?
What happened to you being my husband?
See, I mean that was not like really disclosed as that's something that was going to happen, but anything is possible in this world, given the
Okay.
chance, given the chance, given the opportunity,
Okay, you
and
better
all it
game
has.
me up.
You know what I mean? So
Uh,
life is like a box of chocolates, bitch. I
oh,
mean, one of those damn.
and it was the whisper bitch for me. Life is a bunch of chocolate, bitch. Okay,
You
okay,
never know what you're gonna get. Like
bitch.
you go ahead and go. You go ahead and get one of those rainbow heart motherfucking chocolates, bitch, and you stick your hand in there. You never know what you're gonna get.
Okay, so what's your type when it comes to niggas?
Um, that is okay. So my types when it comes to men, I don't know. Like I think the only man that I ever really fucking loved or like had really hardcore feelings for, um, he was like Samoan. Um, and that was the one I told you that his people were. His dad was famous wrestler and all that shit like that. So, um,
Do you consider me a man?
no, I mean I consider you a person.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean, I don't like to subscribe to labels. Labels get in the
Right. And
way.
I do
Label
get
gets in the
labeled,
way
so
of
it's like I
people.
feel like you see me.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, like I don't. I'm a human being. I'm an indigenous man. I was born to walk this earth. That's it. Whatever else I choose to do with it is what my life is that I choose. You know, I can't make a motherfucker respect me. I can't make a motherfucker love me, and a show can't make a motherfucker. The only thing I'm promised is death. At the end of the day,
Damn.
the only thing you're
That
promised on this
escalated
world.
quick. No, it's
I'm sorry. I'm a deep thinker, right? The only thing we are promised is fucking to get this bitch. You were born out of vagina, and then when you close your eyes, bitch, if you believe in reincarnation, you're going back and coming the fuck out.
Have you ever did mushrooms?
Yes, I have.
We need to do mushrooms together. I would love to go on a mushroom trip with you.
I went straight edge again, so I won't be doing it for a while. But
Okay,
that sounds fun.
that's very understandable. No
Yeah,
pressure.
but I
Um,
definitely want to.
how do you feel about the LGBT?
My sisters. in the LGBT community. She is she is she's lesbian.
You know, it's so
Um,
funny. You said my sister's in there. It's so funny because I was telling people I'm not in the LGBT. I never filled out an LGBT application. So you
I
being
don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, how did you get? I mean, how did you subscribe? What is your monthly payment?
right. Like I
Uh,
don't even think I qualify.
what are the do's and don'ts, and how do you like? How do they disown you?
Do they
Like,
give you food
you know what I'm saying?
stamps? That's what I need to know. But do they
Do
give me
you get a
food stamps
check,
that I'll
bitch?
enjoy tomorrow?
Come on, do you get a check? Is it steady? Because I
Right.
want it. Because I want.
Medea has a Medea has a
I
movie.
feel
Medea has a movie. Homecoming, and it was came out in 2022.
really.
I guess so. Wait, have you? Is
What does that
Homecoming?
say?
It's
Where's that at?
on Netflix.
Ooh,
Is it? Is it? Wait, hold on. Is it new? Have you heard? I heard of Medea Homecoming, but was it
I did hear that, but I haven't seen. Man, I haven't seen a Medea movie in a minute.
right? I'm just gonna save it to my profile. Okay, and I was gonna ask you, are you top, bottom, or verse? But we know that you're getting pegged by your woman. You're all of the above, honey. And do you
Yeah,
agree, or how do you feel about exposing down low men? Like, like,
I
like,
feel.
if I expose the down low men, would you feel like I'm wrong, or would you feel like there's a reason? There may be a reason to justify my actions.
Okay. I said, yeah, it depending on what said person has done. You know what I mean? I believe it. I believe it ain't my business to tell that nigga's business. Like, dude, when I shit, does he there? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And is he smelling my shit? You know what I'm saying? Am I smelling his shit? That ain't my motherfucking business. That's just who I am at the end of the day. Bitch, it ain't my business. I don't give a fuck. When a tree falls in the woods, do I hear it? I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I could be out there cutting down the tree. And guess what, bitch? Ain't nobody hearing me cutting down this motherfucking tree if they're not in a 100-mile radius. Why the fuck I give a fuck about that? But at the same time, really depends on the situation, circumstances, and condition.
Okay, I like that answer. Um, and what was the best sex with a man that you had, and what was the best sex with a woman that you had?
Hmm. Okay, so I have not, I can say, gone all the way with a man.
What? What the fuck do you do? You just suck dick?
I mean, like, it's just, I mean, like, I have some dick before. I mean, like, okay, so let's say, let's see, hold on. There's been a lot of people on the line. I can't say. I can't say about a man. Like, was it okay? Yeah, it was great. I mean, cool. Like, and then we got up and
Are you saying
walked the
like you
fuck out.
haven't fully submitted to a man in that kind of way?
No, yeah, no, never submitted to a man like that. No.
Is that what you're trying? Like I'm trying to understand, and that's the only comprehension
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
I mean,
you never just
have I
enjoyed it to
busted
the point
cheeks?
where it was just like, oh my god, like I'm loving this moment. Like it was more like, oh, I'm
No,
getting
yeah. I'm just here to do a job, kind of a thing. You know what I'm
really.
saying?
So
Like I'm
what was you?
here.
What was we gonna do, and why was we gonna do it if you're not like
I mean, that was gonna be it. I guess. You know what
that? And it didn't happen. No, I was playing. I don't know why I laughed. I don't know why I laughed. Though.
I mean?
It's like,
You know what I
damn,
mean?
you almost got to, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
get
I
it.
mean,
You see, guys, there's men out here that mess with other men, but it just doesn't really do it for them sometimes. Like,
I mean,
but
like
all
I have it would literally. I mean, like I have to be mentally fucked first before I'm like there. Like you literally have to mentally like please fuck my mind and like my mind first and get me aroused
mm.
first mentally before you can get the body,
That's how I
type
feel
thing.
too. I feel like when it comes to women, I have to have an emotional connection with a woman in order to want to just fuck her.
Exactly.
I can fuck her, but it's not gonna be like how I would want it to be.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
you're saying like with a man, it's just like you can fuck a man, but your ideal, of
Situation would not be a situation. It would be a
the things
relationship.
you've done with men so far.
Hmm. Yeah.
I can respect that. I feel like I've gotten that from a woman though, so I'm glad to have that experience. But I still like men, and it's that's just what it is.
It is
So
what it
so
is.
what's the best sex with a woman? Oh, and I just want to say, I think that's a lot of things with a lot of these down low men too. That
Hmm.
it's just like sometimes it just might be a sex thing. They might not even really like men. They just might like they might just yo nigga might
Just
just
want
be
to
a
catch a
hoe.
nut.
Nigga, he
Yes.
might just be a
Niggas just want to be
hoe.
a whole hoe. Just want to catch a nut. Like they
Yeah,
can't
and he
control
know
their
he could fuck.
impulses.
And he know he could fuck his homies. He know he could fuck his bitch. He know he could fuck the gay nigga that he work with. He could fuck like so he just gonna fuck everybody.
Exactly. I mean, and there's literally thousands of
And there's no sex. You're at thousands, damn near every man, and it has nothing to do with sexuality. But hey, that's we live in a
them.
world of sexuality, and even the men that
Exactly. And
are
labels.
right in labels, and even the men that are having sex with other men, they're not calling themselves gay, guys. This man that we're talking to right now doesn't even label himself as gay or bi. So if you seen him on the streets, you would never know. Simple.
I'm just me. I mean, like, if I have to sign myself to a label, I'm bi. And
Right.
I'm bi
That's
by,
just a,
bi
that's
by
just so y'all
default.
understand our lingo. But at the same time,
Yeah.
the real lingo is if you saw Grimm on the streets or at work or wherever, you wouldn't know what he does in his sexual life because he's not a feminine man. He's very masculine. He's gonna have everybody has a little bit of feminine mass in them, women and men. But the thing
Yeah.
is, you're not gonna know that. Just like you're not gonna know if Grimm sucks dick, you're not gonna know that his girlfriend at home is pegging him with a big ass 12-inch dildo. You just
That
wouldn't
bitch is
know.
long, though. That bitch is long.
Wait, is long?
The bitch is there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So when did you
Yeah.
discover that you like being pegged?
I mean, I feel
Did you
like,
see it in porn
uh,
first and say, "Oh, I want to try this"?
I don't know. I think I just always had a fascination with ass and I always had a big ass. And I just started rubbing on my, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you
My
started reaching
butthole.
there.
And it just kind of just happened. And it was just kind of like, whoa. And then just objects found its way in there. And it was just like, okay, this is great. Okay.
Okay, question. So since you
Yeah.
haven't had that type of sexual encounter with a man, have you had it with a tranny?
No,
So trannies don't do it for you either.
no, trannies do it for me, but I'm saying I just haven't had that sexual encounter.
Is it? But is it different from having sex with a man and a woman? Is it like its own category?
I would, I would, it's complicated, but I would say so, right? Because I mean, a tranny has the energy of a man and a woman,
Mm.
right? So it would be probably the best of both worlds, but I wouldn't know yet
And why wouldn't you know?
because
Ooh,
I haven't got to that yet, got to that part
I
yet.
almost killed my dog.
Oh shit.
I fucking like dropped down to my knees, but I dropped down soft, but it
Yeah.
didn't. I almost dropped down hard. Like I thought, you know, sometimes you never know, you might just flop the fuck down. But I did it with my knees. Like, you know, knees like the hardest thing on your body. Like,
Yeah.
bitch, you almost died, bitch. You need to motherfucker. But I really appreciate you so much. I appreciate you for taking the time to talk to me, open up about your life and the things you've been through.
Not a
This
problem. I can't wait to the second interview. Like seriously, this is gonna be. This was fun.
it was, and definitely don't be afraid to stop by. You know, to give me a hug since you can't cuddle with me, but you know you can stop by, give me a hug, or
Definitely can.
yeah, I'm here for you. You know, we're friends. On another level, on another planet, in another dimension.
Definitely.
And shout out to the chat.
Transversing space and time. Thank you guys in the chat. Y'all guys are great.
Yeah, they stuck the whole 2 hours and 50 fucking minutes.
God damn, we talked about it too. We talked it was gonna be a good one, didn't we?
Yeah, we
We said it
did.
was
But
gonna be good.
one of the Miss Lawson was saying, yeah, as soon as we got, she said it only was 4 people in the chat or whatever. But as soon as we got out the live, it was 150 something people that watched. I'm like, yeah, that's how it be. They be cruising by and
Hey.
and watching the playback and you know all the things of the things. She said
Hmm.
enjoyable live once again. Oh my god, thank you. I'm trying to bring y'all some
Thank
content.
you.
Yes, and he's definitely going to be a reoccurring guest when he has the time. You know, I'm pretty sure there's topics that he want to talk about. He might, you know, um have a topic that he wants to discuss and, you know, do a podcast about. So you never know. You never know.
Never know. Never know. Fuck, I'm on Vigo as well. That's another streaming site that I've been on. I've
Oh,
been
you been
trying to
on there
figure out that.
lately?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure it out, and I've had a couple people trying to get me to join their families and all this stuff like that. And I'm just like, bitch, I like money, so
How's
I
your
mean,
mom getting
whatever.
into it?
Oh, my mom. Yeah, I've been trying to get her on it as well. I think she went live like 2 weeks ago on there, and I think she had a good response. But you know, my mom has like fucking over 10. She'll get on Facebook and have like over 10,000 views.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I like Bigo. You know, Bigo was definitely my stomping grounds. I got paid from Bigo before. Bigo is definitely a grind. It's damn near like a fucking job. If you know, either you blow up and you don't got to do much, or you have to, you know, just do a lot in order to get paid.
Yeah. Get paid, exactly. So that's one of the things I was sitting back trying to figure out, okay, if that's something I'm gonna go for. If not, I've been trying to figure out me doing a podcast. When the application first came out, me and my cousin was talking about doing it, going live and stuff like that, but they didn't have everything they had now. So what's this one say?
Oh, I just dropped my cash app because
Oh man.
one thing I can say is that people on my YouTube channel have been supporting me. Shout out to Miss Awesome
Hey,
Lawson.
get
She
it.
definitely sent me some money. And shout out to everybody that it just, you know, that's just the last person that sent me some money. So she's the first to come to mind. But
Hmm.
no, I don't even think she was the last. But it's people that watch the playback too. You know, Bodak
Hmm.
Rainbows is my motherfucking cash app. If you feeling generous, if you enjoying the live, please bless this motherfucking cash app. Anything help. I don't give a fuck what you.
Please.
And yeah, and you know, we're definitely keeping you in our prayers, like Miss Lawson said about your relationship. We're gonna keep praying over that. I'm glad you were
Thank
able
you.
to open up and not be offended because you know I had my cousin on here not too long ago, and I talked about her toxic relationship, and she don't like the way I like delivered it, and I'm like, damn, like you could tell when a motherfucker is just um, you know, just still going through the motions when it comes to
Yeah.
being in a toxic relationship. Like you gotta own that shit. You feel me? If you're gonna be
No.
in that shit, own it.
No, if you're gonna walk that walk, you're gonna walk. You gotta talk that talk. You gotta talk that talk. You gotta
Yeah.
walk that walk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you at the bottom, you at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person, bitch. I'm about to get it out the mud, no matter where it's at. You know what I'm saying? and that's just who I am. I mean, like, I'm a genuinely honest person. Um, I've suffered abuse. I've been the abuser. I've been the fuck face. I've been everything.
Well, I
But you
thought
know
your
what?
story was so very unique because, a lot of people, we heard about the Krishan Rocks and we always think about the blue face type of niggas, but it's just like there are men who are victims of domestic violence as well. And, even some people be like, oh, well, Krishan be putting their hands on him too. But, you have some men that are not, putting hands back on women. They're just, victims. Or even, I had to tell him, when he was at my house, like, at the end of the day, regardless she did it on accident or not, you are a victim of domestic violence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that is it's not cool, but I need you to understand and come to terms with that and forgive yourself before you forgive that
Yes,
person, you know?
and that's a lot. That's a lot. Like you have to reach in and really be like, you have to self-analyze. You have to take the time out to figure out, bitch, all right, where'd you fuck up at, and why'd you fuck up, and where is it? Where does your blame lie? And then, bitch, it ain't all your fault. Like you literally cannot go around blaming yourself for every fucking thing. Like you gotta own up to bitch that was not your fault, and then you can't be no bitch about it and be saying, oh, well, this is my fault and I did this and it's okay. No, fuck that, bitch. No, it's not. You fucked up. We all fuck up. It's what you do after the fuck up. What are
Oh,
you
like I
doing
was
now
telling
to?
you. Oh yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off, but yeah, like I was
No,
telling
you
you
good.
earlier, how how like I couldn't be your friend because soon as you hear that bitch get into it, I'll be calling her all kind of D word because that's what I do to my homegirl when she be with her dude, it be all good, but when soon as she get into it, I'll be like, girl, that ugly ass man, I don't even know why you still dating him. He cockeyed, he ain't got no teeth, girl. He look like a fucking albino. He just girl, like how do you look at him? Like when you have sex, do you look at him in his eyes? Do the eye be drifting? Like I sit there and I say the most worst things, even though it's probably like, you know, not nice to say, and it's really not. And and I so with my cousin, I think she just don't, she just never. Some people just don't know that side of me, and it's just like I talk like that because I care. I don't talk like that because
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like if you when you know
Trying
my
to get that person's confidence back.
yeah, yeah, in my own way, and I just feel
Yes,
like and I have a tendency of being a little harsh when I'm trying to motivate. But hey, ain't nobody life is not my mama look, let me tell you. Like you said, from that age 2 to 8, she baby me, the baby the fuck out of me. I was spoiled. I didn't have a thing to worry about. When I got older, it was nothing but tough love, and that broke my heart because all I knew was just love. So
baby is baby. Yeah,
when I got that tough love, I was like, oh, this bitch hate me. But it's just like a lot of people, it's too many fake people in this world that are gonna let you walk around with shit on your face. Like, no, bro.
exactly.
You need to carry yourself like a king and act better. And
Hmm.
you deserve better. So you have to walk around and you have to be better. That's what I'm trying to say. You gotta be better. Not everybody know how to be better, and that's okay. But it's just like what you're doing right now, my nigga, is not. It's not it. And I'm
Yes,
not gonna sit here and be like, oh, da, da, da. I'm not sugarcoating shit. It's gonna sound very harsh because that's the way. Sometimes that's the only way to get through the people.
real shit. True story.
You can sit here and be like, "Oh, you need to leave her. She shot you." That's one thing. If you say you a dumbass motherfucking nigga, your ass worse than a nigga on a Get Out. Did you see the Get Out movie? You nigga, you slow. Is you dumb? Oh hell no, that motherfucker might be like, damn. You know what? They hear. They even though they still gonna make the same decision. I hear a little bit more, but a motherfucker is okay with their decision that they make in life. You have to be okay with the decisions that you make in life. Fuck with the next motherfucker saying hear them, regardless of the delivery or how it sounds. Be strong enough to die. If you're strong enough to be in a relationship like that, you should be able to be strong enough for whatever motherfucker gotta say about that shit. Period.
Eh, exactly. Because then if you're involving other people into your mess, your confusion, your drama, like, what do you expect them to say? You know what I mean?
Thank you.
What the
Thank
fuck do
you.
you
What do
expect me
you
to?
expect them to say?
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I promise you, you'll get through it, and like you're gonna work it out, and it's gonna be all right.
So
No,
if you told Lucy, what's her name, Brucifer, Jucifer, you tell her that
Lucifer.
I need some cuddle sessions sometimes. She gonna be like
I
no.
will let her know.
She gonna say no.
Uh, the fuck?
He said what?
Yeah, the fuck? The bitch, the bitch, the bitch
Tell her
is
we got a bond, and I just like to cuddle every now and then. We would not
the
do
bitch
nothing. We are not
crazy.
sexually attracted to each other. We already established the friendship.
The bitch crazy. But
Tell
she
her,
crazy and I love her.
tell
You
her
can turn off as well.
I want to be on the other side of her.
The other side.
You in the middle. You in the middle. I hold your booty while she holds your dick. Oh Lord, let me go to bed. I'm starting to talk delusional. It's time for bed.
Oh Lord.
Well, I love you.
How was work? I love you too. Your work was good for you?
Yeah, it was good. It went by fast. I just know tomorrow my Friday, and I can't wait. Knock that shit the fuck out the way and go on about my motherfucking life, bitch, for the next week.
Exactly.
That shit is
Exactly.
horrific. I hate working. This shit is like I'm like, Lord, please don't reincarnate me into a worker ant. Please don't please don't make me a working ant in my next life. Like I'm tired of working. Like make me a motherfucking bird. Like I give me some sense of freedom. I could go as I please and like
Exactly. I mean, like that's kind of like the one of the things for myself. I'm like, I don't want to be laid down or like locked into a motherfucking like 9 to 5. Like I hate that shit. I'm not gonna lie. I like working for myself. I like making my own rule, my own schedule, and doing and making my own type of money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, literally, it's kind of why.
do you
Like,
know anybody with a music studio?
I think I know a few people. Yes, I actually do.
Send me
If my
your
friend Eric
Snapchat because
Cross,
I need you on Snap.
I can drop it here. Can I comment and drop it here? Can you see my comment?
No, send it to me on Telegram.
Got you. I sure will.
I'm finna get off here.
And
We already at the 3 hour mark. My throat
all
itchy.
right, guys.
My booty hole finna. What she say? What she say? Burst. What was the word she used?
Burst or rupture.
Rupture. My booty hole finna rupture, girl. Inside the motherfucking.
God damn. God damn.
Well,
Well,
as
it's
you
great,
guys all
guys. Thank
know,
y'all so much.
yes, as you all know, guys, the drags never stop. Make sure you click like, click share, and subscribe to Bodak Rainbows and click that notification bell so you are aware every time I drag a bitch. Okay?